We rolling? Going live in
3, 2,
1.
Recorded from 12920 Philadelphia Street, Whittier, California at Undercity Comics. Keeping Up with the Nerds presents issue 263. My name is Bryan.
Nick. Rene.
Sean.
And welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently we're just going to start monotone. How's it going, guys?
Can we get sponsored by nerds?
No. We can get sponsored by Dubby, channel partner, Dubby. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back after being on hiatus for a week.
Can you pass me the Calio cream?
Calio cream? Is that what
Yes.
you want? I was going to throw it, but...
You can slide it, you can roll it.
Welcome back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my gosh, issue 263 of Keeping Up with the Nerds. Please check out our website, keepingupwiththenerds.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/Keeping Up with the Nerds. And check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean, also YouTube Music. Go check out our Patreon, patreon.com/Keeping Up with the Nerds for extra content on there. $5 a month will get you content not seen on YouTube. What was it again? Uncensored content.
Yes.
We're not going to be blocking a bunch of stuff, and we get a little more personal than we would here on YouTube. Also, check out our channel sponsor, as I mentioned previously, W.GG. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off. More on them later. How's it been going, guys?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Not bad.
Sims has devoured Christy's life.
Who?
Sims.
Sims.
Yes.
Oh, she's gone.
Oh, yeah.
So how's
So-
divorce?
No, I was online playing.
Far from it.
It was super funny.
She gets the game, I get a game.
Yeah.
For hours.
It was so funny because I was on my computer and I saw him get online in his Discord and I was like, oh, Sean's online. I go, let's play some video games. And then I just see it go, The Sims. And I go, never mind, it's Christy.
Oh, I just
She's
have to
gotten
bring
like
up
so many mods for...
Oh, does she?
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Sims 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She has the Hellscape mod. It's where it's basically just like you make a cult.
That was Andy during COVID. Like,
Making a cult?
no.
With
Playing
Animal
Sims.
Crossing?
No, with Sims.
With Sims?
She played
Cult?
Sims. I bought her Sims on Origin.
She got really
during
into it.
COVID.
What's Origin? The EA store?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He was telling me that there's sim competitions.
There is.
What?
People need to get
Yeah,
life.
that's what I said. I'm like, how
How
can
do you
make...
make that a competition?
They put
Well.
like different mods, and
Fancy,
then
right?
so the idea
Oh.
is that you put different mods inside of it. So like there's like a time lapse mod and everything else, and then it's like who has the most like
Stable
like,
relationship.
well, like who has the most functioning like.
Who's happy?
You speed up time, commit suicide after 6 months.
Right.
Speaking
Or it's
of-
like in Malcolm in the Middle.
You know what?
Get knife, get
the way that she
knife.
likes Sims.
No, don't make a sandwich. Kill. No,
I
not
wonder-
yourself.
I wonder if she would like Cult of the Lamb.
Oh, she's seen me play it.
How she like it?
She said it looks good. She really wants to play because of the art style.
Isn't
It's-
Cult of
it's-
Lamb somewhat like Son of Icarus? Or what's that?
Hades?
Not Hades. The other one.
Stardew Valley?
No.
It's kind of like Stardew
The
Valley.
one with the crying child.
Oh,
Earth- Earth-
Isaac?
Bonding
of
of
Isaac.
Isaac. Yeah. Does it play the same way or no?
I'm thinking of
No?
Earthbound.
No, it's more Stardew Valley.
Ah.
Think of Stardew Valley, but with a cult.
It's really fun.
Gotcha.
Cult of the Lamb is a really fun game.
Yeah.
It's a co-op game too.
Oh, I'm gonna call out Crocs for a second. So yeah,
'Cause-
Crocs. No,
Here we
because
Please.
because
I
Holding on to the edge of my seat.
Oh no!
Oh, Lord. What
so
did Crocs
I got
do to
really
you?
excited because they released
We're not ready to get canceled.
for what? They're Crocs, dude. Crocs recently. What?
They're Crocs.
What about them?
You gotta put respect. They do.
They what? They,
Idiocracy unfolding in front of us.
who
with
cares,
the
dude? People
shoes.
just got hyped over Crocs for nothing.
I love the idea that Crocs are the dumbest shoe in the world.
Yeah.
Everyone
You know,
wears them.
you know that story of Idiocracy, right?
No.
The story of Idiocracy was, I saw it move.
It's good. I see it.
So the story on Idiocracy, if anybody doesn't know, is that while they were doing Idiocracy, they were like, we need you to find the dumbest shoe
Oh.
that you can, the dumbest and ugliest shoe that
Yeah.
you can find. and we'll use it for the movie and they were like, okay, cool. So they went out and they found this no-name company that was making a brand new shoe that was like so simple, like a chimp could use them.
Yeah.
And they were like, the reason why we're using them is because not only do they look dumb, but you would lose the knowledge of how to tie shoes in this idiocracy world. So you could just slip them on and that's it.
Yeah.
So they were like, okay, cool. And then the director even said, what happens if these shoes become famous? Like, what if they become really big shoes?
The only pair of shoes
Yeah, and
people
then-
will wear.
And the costume designer said, these are the ugliest and dumbest shoes I've ever seen. That'll never happen.
Oh my god.
Cut to like 15 years later.
Yeah.
And they're like the biggest shoe in the world.
I had
Yeah.
Crocs
The
when I was a
collabs.
kid.
Loves wearing
No,
Crocs.
but see, I had Crocs as a kid, and they were basic colors, and I thought that they were ugly ass shoes. Here's my problem. So they collabed with Animal Crossing, and I totally want them because they're cute. I love Animal
I
Crossing.
actually kind of like the Naruto ones.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
South
The
Park
DBZ ones are pretty cool too.
The
Dragon
new
Ball
South
Z
Park
ones
ones that dropped, I think,
Yeah,
this week.
they're
Those
cool.
I want the Tally one.
Here's where I'm gonna say sexism. They only release the Animal Crossing Crocs in women's sizes.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
it's a smart move.
No, not smart
No.
because men can play Animal Crossing too.
It's also
Men can play Animal Crossing too.
but also
They can.
Crocs are unisex.
Just can't wear the shoes.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
Get
That
a
means I have to
bigger
do.
size.
Yeah, but that means I have to do math.
Yeah.
And they're online, so you can't get them in store.
I know, but just
store.
get a bigger size, throw them inside of the dryer, pull them out,
Oh,
put
yeah.
a shoehorn in it, and it will stretch to your foot.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, actually.
I didn't know.
Because that's why they say that you're not supposed to leave a Croc in your car. Because Crocs will because they'll shrink. Because they're all plastic, the heat from the car will actually melt them. And then they'll shrink, so then they don't fit your foot anymore. So then the way to fix that is to throw them in the dryer. Then after they're like hot, you're supposed to then like mold them to your foot, like by putting like a shoehorn or socks inside of it, and then you stretch it. But you can also do the same idea.
Well, why is it not advertised to men? That's the question I want to know.
That is some bad marketing right there.
Right?
You know what?
That's weird.
But when the more people I've seen that like play Animal Crossing, it's bigger.
That
in
is the main demographic.
It's
Are
a
we
bigger
talking about
female.
Dude,
Animal
I
Crossing,
was-
or are we talking
You're
about
in the
Crocs?
minority.
We're talking about both. I'm in the minority.
You're in the minority.
dare
on
you.
this
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Dude, I was so good at Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The what is the homeowners association in there loved me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn HOA,
The only-
they're everywhere.
The only HOA that will probably ever love me.
I remember being so into getting the bells, like to get them. I remember being so into the turnips that I would be in like forums going like, hey, they're selling for X, Y, and Z in mine. Here's my code. And like people would trade codes and like you would go to different places.
Just hop on and yeah.
And then before they patched it, you could so you know how they had the whole thing of if you time skip in your
You're speeding the internal clock.
if you speed the internal clock, it would then destroy all your turnips.
Yes.
So that way they would get rid of them. So the easiest way to get around
This was
that,
on New Leaf, the DS one,
No, this is on the newest one,
the Switch.
the Switch one.
Oh, because
So
the
on
same
New
thing happened with
Horizon-
the DS one.
Yeah, on New Horizon though, what you could do is because I did it with me and my buddy. We used to do it all the time. What I would do is I would get all my turnips. He had like a little tiny area for my turnips.
Mm-hmm.
So then I would go over. I would then put all of my turnips that I had. I had everything in there. Then I would go back to my island, mess with my time,
Get a good turnip stock.
get a good turnip stock, then go back, collect all of my turnips from his island, take them back. He would then bring his turnips and we would sell. We were millionaires. No, it was an easy
Exploits.
way. It was an easy exploit. It was honestly.
They made
it
a
was,
documentary out of you guys. It's that
was-
GameStop documentary.
it's an easy exploit.
Wait, really?
No.
No, imagine.
same
GameStop
thing.
Studios.
But I do think they patched it though. I don't think you can do that anymore. They patched it.
I know if you leave it on the ground, ants get on there. I haven't played New Horizon in a while. I miss it, but Stardew Valley's scratching my itch.
It's free right now, I think, for PlayStation, but some countries, it's region locked. Like they got a completely different game
For Stardew?
Yeah, that's the only free PlayStation game that's having that issue right now.
Can you double check if Humble Bundle still has the Mega Man Legacy collection?
They don't. I was
supposed to
gonna
get it.
No, it's only it was only for like maybe like because those only are like
that,
flash sales
like that
a
day. Yeah.
It's a day.
I missed
You gotta,
out.
like, buy it.
Because I went on Wednesday and I refreshed the feed and it just took me to the main page of Humble Bundle, and I'm like, no.
Sucks. That was a good bundle.
It was a solid bundle. It was
Yes.
the Mega Man bundle.
I think it was. They priced it at $200, and it was like $5.
Yeah, it was like
Like
five. It was
five or 10 to unlock everything.
Yeah, it was $5.99.
X and X Legacy Volume 1 and 2, Battle Network Legacy 1 and 2, the Zero Collection.
No, the Zero Collection wasn't there.
Was it? What is it? The ZX?
It was,
was the one
it
with-
was a Mega Man collection because there also was like
There was like 10 games.
Yeah.
It was like 10
Yeah.
games. It was solid. It was a solid choice.
I don't know. I also love the fact that you guys started watching Fast and Furious.
Oh, yeah, we
All
were
of you guys.
we were talking- I've only seen one.
Chrissy won't let me put it on.
Why not?
Why?
She hates it.
Why?
She hates
Why
the
is she
Fast and
such a
the
buster?
She
Next time
no.
you see her, I need you to call her.
So,
she's not gonna get it.
so now
I
Mandy's
want-
aware of the Buster joke. I showed her Fast 5. She only remembers up to 3, but
Okay.
she's never watched Fast and Furious.
I wanted to
want
message
for-
you.
I want for the Fast and the Furious like dinner that we're planning.
yeah.
The barbecue.
The barbecue.
barbecue.
That when Christy walks in to go, why is the Buster here? And then Rashad and then go, because the Buster brought me here. Because the Buster brought me here.
I was.
Oh, we gotta get that. We gotta get that on camera. We gotta get that on camera.
Because it would go, boom. And then she'd be like, what? And then we would go, we're going to watch it right now. No, you're gonna get it.
we got to project Fast and the Furious like as we do the barbecue.
Oh, of course,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
I'm on 8 right now.
Oh,
I had to stop at 8 because I think I have to watch Hobbs and Shaw, which I've never seen before.
Yeah,
And then 9 and 10.
Because after you watch 8, that's the one that Hobbs hops off.
Yeah, because 8 took me a while to watch because I wasn't happy that they did a movie without Paul. And so then I watched it like a couple years ago. This was before 9 came out. And Hobbs and Shaw, I'm like, I don't get why we need a movie with The Rock and what's his name? Jason Statham. Like, I don't get that. So I skipped it, went to 9 and then 10.
Well, that's why everybody was so pissed off about it. Because even the cast members were pissed off.
Yeah.
That they got their own movie.
Yeah, because he was like, "Why are you breaking up? Like, this is all of us. Why are you breaking up?
This is a
everybody?"
family movie. Yeah.
Yeah, and that was because I think that was what Tyrese Gibson
Tyrese Gibson got very
tweeted
upset,
it. Just going like, The Rock is he's
he was the
selfish.
loudest. Yeah.
He's being selfish, and I can't believe he doesn't like he jumped off to go do his own thing
Yeah.
and everything else. Honestly, the Hobbs and Shaw movie, it's not terrible.
No, I've heard it's a pretty good
it's
action
actually-
movie.
It's actually pretty good.
It's decent.
Pretty funny buddy cop. It's a good addition to the whole buddy cop
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Is
Honestly,
that the one with Idris Elba in it?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Where
He's an
where-
android
Yes.
or
And Vanessa
he's-
Kirby's in it.
cyborg.
Oh, yes, that's right. That's right. Yeah.
Who is?
Vanessa Kirby. Young Vanessa
Oh,
Kirby.
yeah.
Younger
Yeah,
Vanessa
Vanessa
Kirby.
Kirby is in that movie. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yeah,
Hubba.
he makes
Any
she
Vanessa
makes
Kirby.
she makes
Yeah,
out with
that's
the Rock.
Mission
Wait, she makes out
Impossible,
with The
Vanessa
Rock in it?
Kirby.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah,
her,
there you go.
her and the
White
Rock
Widow.
are like they have a thing. Like, they have a
So,
thing in that
She's
movie.
like an agent, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, but she's infected with like a virus, and like that's the big
key.
thing. Yeah, like that's why people are
That's why
Virus
Idris Elba
technology.
wants her.
Yes, because like the virus that she
Both
has is,
metaphorically and physically.
Then there's like a secret villain that we're supposed to find out later on if it never goes.
well, because
anywhere.
they were supposed to, they were supposed to make. Honestly, I would have been okay if after Hobbs and Shaw they were like, this movie actually did really well.
Yeah.
If they would have then had like a Tyrese and Ludacris movie.
Oh
would've
yeah,
been- I would've been
They
okay
just-
with that one.
You're just pairing up. Yeah.
Yeah, like they pair people
Yeah.
up and they have like side adventures, and then those side adventures then lead to 10. That would have been awesome.
Dom and Roman.
Dude, could you imagine a Dom and Roman movie? That would have been the funniest thing in the world.
So,
Or, oh my God, Han and Ludacris? Like, they're like he's
That'd
just
be a dope one.
Yeah, that'd be a dope one.
No,
He's just
Han
hacking
and,
Han is just driving.
Han
drifting.
and, oh my gosh, Roman. Han and Roman.
You can't just put Roman in every movie. That's not.
No, but here's the reason
You
why.
can't just go like. From
Here's
now
the reason
on,
why.
don't
The
give me
dialogue between them when what movie was it? Was it 7? 7. It's when they go with Gal Gadot's character and she's canceled now. The other
Brie Larson.
no. She was in Mandalorian.
Oh,
but she ended up being the villain.
Yeah.
She ended up being the villain in
Yeah,
9.
yeah.
Yeah.
Did
But
she?
they go.
She just won that lawsuit too.
did.
Actually,
She did. Yeah.
And they're in talks right now of bringing the
Bring-
character back.
Which is that?
Bringing her back.
Yeah, they're like, oh, we made a really bad boo boo.
We'll call you back.
Well, you know what? Again, go by the rule. We never saw a body.
Well,
Oh my God. she
well,
got
the
sucked.
Was it 7? No, it wasn't 7. It was 6.
it was 6.
It was 6. Yeah.
Guys.
So it's in the scene where they're going to talk to the guy that's selling them parts.
Well, then bring back that Shaw then too.
Yes,
If
but
that's the case.
Luke, which one? Luke
Luke,
Wilson?
yeah, bring back because
the
he's
dialogue.
not dead.
No, there's no one dies in these movies.
Yeah.
No one dies.
No,
Everyone
Delta
gets
Dust
brought back
still
somehow.
alive.
But the relationship between Han and Roman's funny. Like the dialogue in that scene's like pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then what's so funny about it is that Andy is me when it comes to Fast and Furious in certain instances, because she criticized every movie but has never seen them all the way through.
Yeah.
So now that I have him in the background watching them, Andy's been kind of watching them. And we finished 7 and she cried because she like didn't realize that Paul Walker didn't get the chance to film the last scenes. And then she finally got sentimental and she's like, wow, this is actually pretty sad. I'm like, yeah, I cry every single time watching it.
Yeah.
It sucks, but this is why 7 is such a good Fast and Furious movie.
it's a
It's not
solid
5.
set.
but it's good.
I told Meg because we watched Fast 5. She really liked it, and the reason why was because I remember I was just sitting there. We were just and one song came on from the movie, and I was like, oh yeah, like every time I hear this song, I just think of Fast 5.
Da, da,
She-
da, da,
yeah,
da.
yeah, the end.
Da, 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 yeah.
And then she goes like, why this song? I'm like, it's in Fast 5. He goes, it's at the scene where like they get everything and it just works out. It just feels good.
It's always the it's always the end of the movie. Everything's been solved.
Yes.
We're all happy, and it's da da da.
It's a
da,
slap,
da, 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 da.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like into it too, man. Yeah.
We're all Latino. Let's go.
And so they were watching
Even
it.
then.
So we're watching it, and right now she doesn't like The Rock because she's just annoyed at The Rock right now and stuff.
So
general,
I
in
stick by
general.
that statement that
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson cannot deliver his lines in any Fast and Furious movie unless he's with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Because he's too exaggerated. Like in Fast 5, he says some of the funniest lines there, but then you have to have a little bit of like Vin Diesel to kind of like mellow out his
Yeah.
his
like
his,
the cheesiness
Yeah.
of the line delivery. He just looks at it like,
It didn't take me very long to find that cracker. And it also didn't take me long enough to flip it the other way, dog. And then she's like, what?
yeah, just like, or did you beat a man half to death with a socket wrench? It's just a classic. Like, what are you talking about?
You weren't there.
Yeah, it's just he doesn't say anything. All he says is just in that face, like.
Have you seen all the Fast and Furious movies? Oh, Sean.
Watch them all through.
Listen,
It's an experience,
Yeah,
Sean.
it is.
me spending more time with John Cena as Peacemaker. I need John Cena back in this movie.
We
Yeah,
do.
in the franchise.
Nobody.
His car may have exploded, but they
Yeah.
didn't. Han got blown up.
No,
Yeah.
We saw him in
I
the
tried
car.
explaining
Yeah.
to Andy this because we got into an argument. Not an argument, but I was explaining to
That
her
was an
because she's like,
argument. That was an
what?
argument.
Because she watched Fast 4 and then she goes to like, so what is this movie? Is it like, is it like a spy movie? And I'm like, yes, but no. And she's like, that makes
What?
no sense. And I'm like, yes.
Wait, Fast
because
4?
No, Fast. Yes and no, because
No, hold on. No,
We're talking about Fast Forward the movie. Yes,
okay, hold on.
how it.
you ready?
I'm trying to figure out where you are in the saga. Where are you at in the saga?
Wait,
So
what's-
Fast 4 is
Yeah.
the fence sitter because we don't know what it is. Fast 5 is the action movie that we asked for from Fast 4 because it finally figured itself out.
Well, no,
then Fast 6 comes
Fast
out.
4 is a semi reboot. It's a soft reboot.
Fast 4 doesn't count because it doesn't know what it is.
No, but it's a soft reboot.
Sure, you can
It's
call it
because it brings back all the main characters.
And they're all
Yes.
back into what
And
they
they're-
were
and
originally.
they're all back in their original
Yes.
places.
Dom
And then
hates Brian. Brian's a cop.
Brian's a cop.
He's a buster.
He's an FBI agent. They're trying to figure out who this like cartel boss
Yes.
is. And the only reason why
bigger buster.
and then Vin Diesel's in it because he's trying to figure out who murdered.
But what
Lennon.
I'm saying
I
is that it's
remember
a
this one.
fence sitter
I
because it
remember Fast
doesn't
4.
know what it wants to be. Like when you look at Fast 4 and Fast 5,
It doesn't matter. You have the tunnel scene. That's all that
the
matters.
tunnel
Yes.
scene
The
is
tunnel
what I'm
weird.
remembering.
No, the tunnel
the
scene.
tunnel
that the
scene
cartels
matters.
use
the
to smuggle the
tunnel
drugs
scene,
and stuff,
yes,
right?
but
Yes.
that's the
That was
problem
awesome.
is that the tunnel scene is the best scene in the whole movie.
Dude, arguably,
But it cannot happen in real life.
arguably, it's the best scene up to then.
Yes.
It's
So
the best
when
scene.
it came to showing Mandy the Fast and the Furious franchise, I didn't want to watch 4. I don't. I
Really?
don't want to watch 4.
I like 4.
But the thing is
4's
that,
okay.
but you can't ignore 4.
No, you can't.
You can't ignore 4 because there are 3 key elements that factor into Fast Five.
Yes.
Dom is Sherlock Holmes.
That's where.
Letty dies.
And Paul and everyone is on the run because they
Paul,
break Dom out.
Paul, Mia, and
I don't even tell her about like the gang boss. I go
No.
like, it's not an important
comes
plot
back
thread.
again.
That's the thing. He
Yeah.
does, but I can easily explain that in Fast and Furious 6, which we will watch.
But here, okay, this is why it's so.
Yeah.
Again, Andy and I were arguing about this
Yeah.
because she doesn't understand what these movies are.
Yes.
And I said, look, Fast 4, the fence sitter. Fast 5, the action movie. Fast 6, the spy movie. Because you're bringing back the drivers
Yes.
to do a weird.
This is
Like
espionage.
it's an
kinda,
espionage
yeah.
movie. She's like, so then they are spies, and I'm like, yes. But then we get to Fast 7,
Yes.
and then we get the action movie, and then we go back to being spies in 8,
Yeah.
and then 9 and 10 go back to being just action movies.
Well, because in 7 they become the A-Team.
yes,
They become
yes.
they become a group of people that have special skills.
Yes.
That get sent on like dangerous missions.
Yes.
To then
Yeah.
save the world.
So
and you're
then-
like, wait,
Well,
hold
no,
on.
but then also it's that great thread of it's the repercussions of 6.
yes.
Yeah.
Then hang on. Now we're gonna get into this entire field of what kind of action movie is this? After 7, we get 8, and 8 is a superhero movie. And the reason why is because they're doing stuff.
I would classify it as it's more of a Marvel movie. Yeah,
Yes, it's
like
a Marvel movie
Yeah.
because Andy looks at Vin Diesel or Dom and he goes like, "Wait, why did he go bad?" And I'm like, "You have to watch it an hour in. It takes a goddamn hour to realize why he went bad."
Because of his kid.
Yes, but it takes an hour for you to find that out. I did the timing. I figured it out. I was like,
It
wow,
took us a while to see why Dom said "Hail Hydra." You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a superhero movie. And I'm like, so what kind of what is this franchise? I'm like,
Yeah, but
the
you-
whole point of this.
But you get that from
Is
the first
family.
5 minutes. But you get that in the first 5 minutes.
Why do you
No, but hold on. And I know that we're really beating a dead horse on like the Fast and Furious stuff.
We can never beat a dead horse
Hold on,
because
hold
we're
on,
getting
hold on.
11.
Hold on. In eight, I would definitely say that you could surmise that he's being blackmailed
Yes.
because of what's going on with Cypher.
Yes, because he's given a phone at the beginning and he goes
And he's being
if
blackmailed
you
for
want
something."
to, figure out what all this is, you're going to have to work for me. Like,
Yeah.
yes, we know.
That's what I mean, though. Like the whole idea of like, he's being blackmailed, you just don't know how he's being blackmailed.
Yes.
That's why I'm like, no, I don't think it took an hour to figure out.
But how? The how is not explained until an hour afterwards. Like, you're not even given context as to how he's being blackmailed. You only get told he's being blackmailed.
Only thing I want is that combat suit back. That was sick.
When he's in all black?
When he's in all black and it's like all
Dark
bulletproof.
Dom. That's
Dark
what we call
Dom,
him.
yeah.
Dark
The
Dom.
dark,
The true
dark
Black
Dom.
Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he has like all the tech on his arm, dude. I want all of them to have that. That was sick. That was a sick scene. I love that scene.
Also, 8 had a pretty good scene in New York.
The car scene where all
Yeah.
the cars fall.
That was
and
pretty
they're
good
chasing
one.
everybody.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah.
was a sick scene.
Better than the submarine scene.
Questionable.
That's what Fast 5.
Fast 8. Sean, watch them all.
Hold on. The submarine scene is questionable because they do ski on a door.
What
That-
if we
that is a cool
what if we
suit.
did a rank
That is a cool suit.
a tier list
cool
of
suit,
every
right?
Fast and
That
Furious
is-
action scene?
That's a sick suit. Like why
Wait,
did they
which
just
one?
keep that suit?
It's so
Look at it.
sleek.
Which
Look
one?
at it. Watch, turn it around.
Which one?
His,
Dom?
Show it up on the screen for the edit.
Yeah, for the
Black
audience
Adam
at
Dom?
home. Vocal media. Oh, okay.
Oh, well, I mean,
Turn-
we just
scroll
see
down.
his forehead.
Scroll.
Scroll.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, that's up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Let's go
Just
up.
a tad. Just a tad.
Keep going, keep going. Keep going.
Okay, good scroll.
Stop bitching us.
Keep going. Keep
Up,
going.
up. Nope, too much.
No. Okay. Anyway, we get the idea.
That's fine. You're fine. Just stay with
Honestly, he looks like a stormtrooper in this one. It's sick.
Yeah.
I love it.
A dark trooper.
He looks like a dark trooper, and I love it. It's so cool.
That's what it's giving me, yeah.
Yeah.
It's
dark
it's such a
trooper.
cool dark trooper
How
moment.
many-
And I love when he takes off the helmet and he's just
In the cart. Yeah.
This scene where where he's just all in black and he's just being badass, and then all of a sudden he just reveals that it's Dom, and you're like, yes. And then she's like, oh my god, yes, Dom. I'm gonna-
Dominate me.
Yeah.
Dominate me.
Which also at the very end of it, I remember when I first watched that movie, and I was like, "Oh, Dom's a victim." she sexually harassed him. He's a victim.
Oh, also, the house gets brought back.
They do rebuild the house. They rebuild the house brick by brick. to its exact measurements.
So explaining the Fast and Furious, any potential part of Fast and Furious
It all
is like
revolves
a
around the house.
conspiracy theorist. Because if we talk about if we talk about Bryan technically doesn't exist past 7, right? But then he comes back in 9. And the only reason he comes back is because they show a GTR parking in the house.
Oh yeah, so it's
Yes.
not.
No, but remember, also, what was it? In 10, they do mention Bryan.
They do.
They mentioned
but
that Bryan has taken all the kids, and he's hiding everybody away.
Yes, it's Mia's turn.
Yes, which also I did think is an okay write-off. I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, he has both kids, and he's like protecting them, and they're like in a secret location. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
Same.
It's fine. Wait, how many movies of the Fast and Furious saga have you seen?
5.
Oh,
And
It's halfway.
dude, just watch the rest of them.
Dude, I argue that 9 is the worst.
By fast forward, they kind of started to lose me because
No,
of just
no,
like
no,
how off brand it started to become for me.
This is
Hold
like the
on, wait,
prequel
wait,
trilogy
hold
in
on,
Star
hold on.
Wars.
Wait,
they got better over
Hold
time.
on. Wait. When you saw 5,
Yeah.
the safe scene didn't get you to go, I'm in. I'm in.
It's one of the best pieces. It's one of the best third acts of any film because of how many practical stunts
Wait,
they
I
did.
think you might have only seen up to 4.
Yeah.
Because did you see when they're in Cuba?
Yes, and then they're getting raided by the cops. The shutters go, and then all the cars flood out.
No, that's 2.
That's 2.
Oh, that's 2.
That's Too Fast, Too Furious.
Fast 5 is when they're in Brazil.
Or Brazil, sorry. Not
and
Cuba.
they
The
steal
Rock
the
is
vault.
in it. The Rock
And
is
The
in
Rock
it.
the
is
police
chasing
station.
you.
No, I don't remember The Rock being in it.
But
He got to 4.
you need to watch 5.
5 gets you back in. No.
5 is
Hold
like
on.
Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every single movie you saw, like you watched Tokyo Drift, you're like, okay, that was fun. You suffered through
payoff.
Too
It's the
Fast,
payoff.
Too Furious, and you're like, okay, I like the characters.
Wait,
but
hold on.
the
Did you say
story-
you suffer?
Just let me.
No,
talk.
you what?
So then you're like, okay, I've watched through Fast and Furious. Okay, I kind of watched that. Where is it gonna go after that? And just like you just see everyone coming back, and you're like, oh my god, wait, what is this
Cameo
going?
after cameo
No,
after
no,
cameo.
no,
not
It's not
cameo.
cameos. It's we need to put it together the
Yeah.
team of the best drivers in the world. Who do we call? And then Paul Walker's like, I know a couple of guys. And then you get the guys from Too Fast, Too Furious.
Yeah.
Then you start getting from 4. We got what was it? We have Gal Gadot's character. All right, cool. Then you go to Tokyo Drift. We get Han back. And it's like,
That's confusing. How is Han alive?
because Tokyo Drift
Oh,
takes place.
Do you want me to explain you the
So
giant
it is
conspiracy
the
of Han?
future?
No.
Yes,
no.
it is.
No, hang on.
Yes, it is.
Han's death is probably the stupidest, most brilliant way you can kill off and bring someone back.
But Tokyo Drift is in the future.
Yes, it is in the future. So the way that Han is killed off in Tokyo Drift is that it's an accident. Then you end up finding out in Fast 6 that Han ends up dying because Shaw's older brother kills him. Then
That's
you
Fast
find
7.
that's Fast 7. Then you find out
I know
that
that-
he
that
never
chain of
came, he
events.
never ended up dying because Mr. Nobody ended up saving his body. Even though we saw a body in the car when it blew up, we never
Government magic.
magic.
Yeah.
Mr. Nobody saved a body, and that's
Mr.
he ended up
Nobody?
coming back.
Mr. Nobody
that's
shows
Kurt
up.
Russell.
Kurt Russell shows up, and he's like the shadow figure.
It's like Nick Fury.
Yeah, he's like their Nick Fury.
Yeah.
But white.
Yeah, and
But what?
dude,
What's the guy from Mass Effect 2?
no, the elusive man.
He's the
You know what?
elusive
He would
man.
be a cool white Nick Fury
but
too.
I wish they would have done it, and unfortunately they changed it because Paul Walker died.
For what?
Because Mr. Nobody was supposed to be his dad.
Oh my god.
Oh,
That was the
setup.
that was
I never
the,
met
that-
him.
We live in that
I
timeline.
watched
That's
that.
Buster Senior.
No, that would have been
Mr. Senior.
No, but that would have been his. That
The
would
one
have.
Buster.
And the reason why
Buster
Paul
Prime.
and the reason why,
Prime.
and the reason why he calls on Dom and Paul Walker's characters is because it's his son. That's why.
Just
That
talking
would've been-
about
that
Fast and
would've been-
Furious makes
that
me
would've
go
been
watch the rest of these movies.
I know.
I watch all the way until I get to 9, then I skip
I
9 and
need
go
to show
straight to 10.
6 to Maddie.
I'm gonna watch 9.
It.
She wants to keep watching.
She wants to keep watching because she wants to see. Because she wants to know and she wants to see these movies.
can't
I will.
stand nine.
Look, I
9 is the
understand
worst.
that.
9 is
Fast.
the-
It is the
worst
worst.
one.
It is the worst.
I told her we'll go to 7 and we'll see how you feel.
7 is a good number to hang.
Yeah, because she goes, why stop at 7? Because 7 is honestly the as a canonical story, it feels you can end it there.
You can.
It's the end of the saga.
Yeah, it feels like if you stop there, I'm good.
Tell her have her watch the movie, and then right before you get to the third act, explain to her Paul's.
Oh, she knows about
but the significance of how they managed to film the rest of it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Because I
that's
told
pretty
Andy that story after, like, as the movie was going, and then as she watched the third act, she started to notice, because the third act in Fast 7, it's filmed all in darkness.
Yes.
So the body that they're using for Bryan is Paul's brother. So
Actually,
you don't.
it's actually Paul Walker.
Yeah. So, and there's, I can't 100% confirm this because I haven't found a good reliable source, but what's her name?
The
Brewster?
theory is
The girl that plays Mia.
Yeah.
Vanessa Brewster,
Yeah.
Is it Vanessa?
or it's
Something Brewster. Jordan Brewster.
Jordan Brewster.
So the actress that plays Dom's sister, there's a scene right before the third act kicks off where Bryan calls Mia. And basically, he's like, "Hey, I'm about to go on a really dangerous mission,
I'm about to do something real stupid.
and I might not come back. So just yada yada yada." And then Mia tells Bryan like, "Oh, I'm pregnant." In that sequence, the end part of that conversation is not
Paul.
scripted. It's real because Jordan Brewster ends up saying goodbye to not Bryan but Paul Walker because they filmed that.
It's the first. It's the last shot that they filmed.
Yeah. And
Before he
so
passed,
her
'cause-
tears are actually real.
Yeah.
But I can't 100% confirm it. I just have read it in internet theories. But it hits when you watch it.
Even if it's not true, it's dope.
Yeah.
That's what I mean though. The series does go wonky after Paul Walker leaves. Yeah. Like once Paul Walker is no longer in the movies, like it does kind of it gets crazy.
when I see a jet engine strapped to the back of a Jeep, I was like,
I thought you were gonna play
When
about
they
the
say-
jet about the jet engine on the back of a sedan.
Yeah.
oh, was
Do they
that
go to-
what it was? I
do
thought it
they
was
go-
a
they
Jeep.
go-
Stupid.
Yeah, they go to space.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And they literally
I
become
want-
self-aware.
I would like.
That's why 9 sucks.
Yeah.
I want Fast 11, them just racing in the fucking desert again.
You know what? But okay, so this is
Race Wars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Race Wars would have been cool. But the thing is that according to Tubby Vin,
Tubby Vin.
according to Tubby Vin, I haven't had work and I haven't needed to worry about my because
Sorry.
everybody was
That's-
questioning.
I keep
That
getting
slipped.
checks because Bryan keeps watching all the Fast and Furious
Yeah.
movies.
I'm
Paying for salary.
Essentially.
So according to Tubby Vin, he said he would only make 11 for under 3 like things. One, they brought it back to LA.
Which makes sense.
It has to go back to the car world. Paul Walker has to come back. Like
Bryan
Bryan
O'Connor.
O'Connor has to come back. And I think that was it.
Yeah.
Like that was like the main 3.
Bryan's
Like,
character has to come back was the last thing that he said at FuelCon or something like that. It was like a car convention.
It was a car
Yeah.
convention, yeah.
Yeah, I saw the announcement you made.
Yeah, with Tubby Vin?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, look, we already technically got
Leave him
a
alone.
back to
God,
LA.
How old is the
scene.
guy? He's like 60 something.
It doesn't matter. You can't come out as Vin Diesel here's the thing though. You can't leave 10 where you left 10.
No.
And then 5 years later make an 11. Because everybody has then aged 5 years. And it left, and the end of 10 leaves with a cliffhanger.
Yes.
And you're kind of like, wait, okay.
Also, they brought back Gal Gadot's character.
They
10.
did bring back Gal Gadot's character after she dies. So here's my thing. So
No,
here's
she
my
doesn't
thing.
die.
Here's my thing.
Clearly, she's not dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Everyone's immortal.
yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but and that's
Even the house.
yes,
Even
the
the house,
house.
apparently. This is all
Even
taking
Dom's
place in a
car.
coma.
dude.
Even
That's
Dom's car.
that's
Even-
what the Fast
even
franchise
Dom's
is.
car.
Yeah.
It's all happening in a coma.
I actually do like the. There was a fan theory, just to take it back to Star Wars. It wasn't there at Star Wars, but I'll take it there. I saw somebody's cut of Star Wars, and they did it where it was the end of Return of the Jedi, where Darth Vader dies, and then right as he dies and he closes his eyes and he passes away, it's Hayden Christensen waking up in the prequels, and then it cuts. And then it goes like it's the end of the movie. Like basically the entire thing was a dream, and Hayden Christensen wakes up, and because it's the nightmare inside of Return of the Sith, Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
When he wakes up from there, that's him waking up from the nightmare of being Darth Vader.
Where can you do that in the Fast saga?
Huh?
Where can you do that in the Fast saga?
It's when the house first blows up.
Yeah. Wait, how many times does the house blow up?
Three.
Once.
No, it's twice.
Once. It was.
Oh no,
when-
it got repossessed once.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, it's been blown up once, rebuilt.
Man,
It's-
that house has been through a lot.
Which also is freaking hilarious because he then went, I want you to rebuild my house exactly the same. Don't add anything
And
to it.
oh no, you're right. It does get blown up. It doesn't get blown up,
But
but
it-
it does get
Bombed.
terrorized again in 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
That
twice.
was
Yeah.
Momoa, right?
That was Momoa's
Oh.
henchman,
Yeah.
and then John Cena's character.
Yeah.
Which
I
you
want to
come
see,
to
I wanna
find
see
out.
Momoa on the bike.
But
Oh,
also,
Momoa.
that's-
And
also
they're
it's-
in where? Italy?
Yeah.
Or
the
Venice?
one thing that I love about
San
Momoa,
Fran?
the one thing I love about Momoa is that there's a lot of Momoa that it's just him improving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I lo-
I've seen
I-
his character.
Like I
It's
love
just so corny and over the top. It
I
looks cool.
love when
a funny villain.
I love when Dom pulls him out of the car and then he throws him on the floor and he's like, "You broke my nail, you dick!" and just throws a rock at his chest.
I like a villain with
You
a
know
sense
when
of
I
humor.
locked in for 10?
It's relatable.
You know when I locked in for 10? When Dom saved Catholicism.
Did he save the
Oh
Vatican?
no,
or
wait.
something?
Yeah,
no,
no.
no. He
He does.
played. He played
saves the
Rocket League.
Vatican.
He saves the
He
Vatican.
plays Rocket.
Yeah, he plays Rocket League.
Yes.
at
He
the
plays
Vatican.
Rocket League at the Vatican.
Yep. And you know what? You know what?
It's a nuke ball.
Stop.
It's a nuke ball that they're hitting with their cars.
Yes.
Stop. Just
No, Sean, you
Stop
don't
the cab.
understand. You have to get through the bumps in the road to get to that finish line because it's so good. Like 4 and 9 are the weakest of the series.
The only thing that would have made it better is after he got out of the Vatican, he popped a Corona.
Yeah.
Like that would
I
have
was gonna say which
Bless the Corona.
which is it 10 is it 10 where the movie opens with him like racing a car that's like on fire?
No, that's
No, that's
8.
8.
Is that 8?
That's 8 because I
Okay.
broke it down to Andy that is not possible.
No,
because,
no,
Oh,
it's
no,
not.
absolutely.
There's
But is it cool
because I
to
explained-
watch?
But it's sick.
Yes.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here's what this
He
is.
literally flips the car in reverse.
So in 8, he has like this old like 1950s like. He has this 1950s like Chrysler, and like he takes everything out
no,
of
no,
it.
no. Hang on. Wait, is it? Do you have HBO Max on here?
I do.
We can watch it later.
We can watch. We'll have you watch and
Anyway,
see.
the
You're
idea-
locked.
hold
You're
on.
locked.
The idea is the car is on fire. He's driving it backwards to win a race.
Yeah.
That's all you need to know.
I've seen that clip.
No,
Okay.
but you haven't experienced.
and he
it.
blames it on Bryan, which is wild. Where he goes like, "Oh, where did you learn this? The Buster taught me something." And then I was like, "Oh my God, yes." I remember watching that scene, going, "I'm in. I'm in. I don't
think-
care what
you know
happens
what?
after this. I'm in."
I'm gonna tell you guys. When I
'Cause-
die, if any of you guys are still alive, I just want you to play the Fast Saga at my funeral.
Well,
that
yeah.
will be my. That's who was Bryan.
As
That guy.
No, as you're going into the ground, I'm da, 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 just as like
Mano arriba, y sola sopra,
yeah,
y me da vuelta.
as the groundskeeper's just
I know that. When you were saying it like this time, I'm like, wait, I think I know that song. Yeah, dude, that song's a banger.
It's a banger,
that's
dude.
what, but they played it after 5. They played at the end of every single movie.
You know
They
what was
play it at
the,
the end of every single movie when when the villain is beaten and everybody's happy and they're having family dinner again.
You know what a song is
Ooh,
also
it's
another
amazing.
banger?
Oh yeah.
It's
Which
a
one?
Dom's song at the end of Tokyo Drift.
Oh.
Oh.
Which one?
I was gonna say. I was
Oh
gonna
yes.
say.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I
Yeah.
forget how it goes.
It's just all on the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say We Own It. That's another one that plays at Fast and Furious 6.
Which one?
We Own It. Dun,
Oh,
dun, dun,
yeah,
dun.
at the
It's
end
like-
credits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's-
Have you ever watched the I forget what it is. It's the Paul Walker short film.
No,
It's
but
the road to like his road to Miami.
yeah.
Because there's like a short film. It's like maybe like 45 minutes, and it's Paul Walker making it from L.A. going all the way to Miami, and he's starting with like this like busted car that he has, and then he's upgrading the car until he gets to the skyline.
That's
and then
sick.
he then gets the skyline, and then he then makes it to Florida, and then he starts making a name for himself, and then that's when 2's supposed to start. For Too Fast, Too Furious. It's supposed to be an in between. It's supposed to explain how he got from LA to Miami.
Now I gotta watch that.
It's good. I think it's on YouTube.
You know that Paul Walker was he did a lot of charities, and he did promote a lot of the like not racing but car culture in Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, he was heavily in it.
Yeah, he was super in it, but like a lot of people didn't know about it until like he passed away.
Yeah, I still love the idea that Paul Walker's character was supposed to be Timothy Olyphant. I don't know why that's hilarious to me.
All right, we've exhausted the Fast and Furious conversation.
Have we?
I
Yes.
think we have.
Yeah.
Did you guys run out of gas?
2 episodes ago.
Oh, I'm never out of gas, dude. I'm never out of gas. I'm like, you know what? I'm like the transmission in every car in Fast and Furious. They keep shifting for no reason.
Dude, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for Fast 12 when it becomes Twisted Metal. And that's it. Like, it just becomes Twisted.
You know, it was all leading up to this.
So leading up to
MJ loves the American muscles. The American muscle cars.
Like, what do you mean?
So every single time, because I've been playing the movies while she's been awake, and every time it's Dom's car, she'll go. And I'll be like, "What are you doing? You're supposed to be an import girly." Like, no. And she like turns around.
She'll turn around and be like, "Oh, 'cause somebody just showed their dick. That's why." Like
That V8. What are you talking about?
I just felt that. I felt that in my gut. I don't even know what that is. What is that? I feel the rumbles. I think I got to poo. Like, I don't know.
Poo now.
It vibrated my digest. You got to check my shorts. You got to check it.
We got to get out of here right now.
Because I'm not saying I pooped, but you should check.
Do I feel bad for MJ that she has to grow up with a dad that'll watch Fast and Furious Saga every single year?
No.
Not your problem.
Not one. Oh.
Yeah.
It's her problem.
You're enjoying it.
Dude, I freaking love it, man.
When I have a kid, they're gonna have to deal with the Star Wars saga.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? That's you got Star Wars. I got Fast and Furious.
Because I will watch Star Wars on repeat.
Yeah, that's true.
Also, the Clone Wars, though. I will watch Clone Wars. Dude, yes. I love it.
Alrighty, what's the time on the show?
42.
42.
Talked 42 minutes about Fast.
No
It's half an hour.
way.
Yeah,
Did we really?
dude, dude. There's 10 movies to go through. I'm telling you, what if next week I bring a tier list of every action scene in Fast and Furious and we rank them?
Maybe we could do that something like maybe at the end of the year.
We could.
We can do that.
Maybe I do my own
another-
tier list
a
and see
tier
how
list.
close you guys get to my own.
Oh, it's nowhere
You'd have to
near.
give us 10 action scenes, and then we would have to rank them.
It has to only include cars.
Yeah.
No.
You pick the scenes then.
Yeah.
You'd have to pick the scenes, and then we would have to figure out where you put them.
Oh,
What
I
if
like
the
that.
safe scene is
I like
not
that.
S tier? What if I said the S scene or the safe scene was not the S tier scene?
Is it the scene where they're fighting the tank?
I was thinking about that.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
Because they fought a tank
They have
with
a tank.
cars.
No, it's because you know what made that scene for me? Because Andy finally saw that scene for the first time, and she didn't understand how Dom can perfectly time the jump to save Letty.
Doesn't
And I'm
matter.
like, wait.
Doesn't
He's
matter.
explaining it, and he's like, sometimes you have to believe in faith, and I'm like, power of God.
No, we already
God.
figured this out. He explained it in 4.
What?
He is Sherlock Holmes. He can see car crimes
Yeah.
as
The
they're
tire tread
happening.
marks.
Yeah.
He can literally
Benedict
visualize
Cumberbatch.
a car. He knows exactly how fast it was going. He knows what
The make
kind of-
and model, the tire tread.
That
tire
was-
tread. He knows
All
exactly.
John,
his-
stop hating it.
All
not
his
hating.
tisms
Yeah.
are now working.
It's me. It's me.
I haven't said one bad thing.
I know, but you're saying, ugh, no.
You know what?
You don't
What if-
understand the beauty of
what
how
if-
stupid all this is.
What if the
I'm
next
not,
movie?
I don't think it's stupid. I think it's just over. I think
What
it's
if-
Tell
exaggerated.
Chrissy stop being a buster and
What
just put it on the background. dude.
Honestly, I swear to
I'll
God,
put
if
on
you
the
guys-
headphones on her while she plays Sims, and
There you go.
I'm gonna
The,
watch the Fast
I-
franchise.
watch it from the beginning.
Yeah, I would have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Monica fell
No,
asleep.
I'm just gonna start at 4 and then go
No,
forward.
no. You gotta watch, dude. It hits different when you start at 1.
I started. I got.
I love one-
I was
one and
watching
2.
one. I was watching one,
And 3.
and then Monica was like paying attention to it, and I was like, I go, it's a good movie, huh? She goes, I like this movie. Like, I don't know, like, why you say, like, I was like, you do? You like? She goes, yeah, I like the Fast and Furious movie. I'm like, something I did not know about you. I did not know you enjoy Fast and the Furious movies, but she's like Bryan. I mean, she's like Sean. She only got to like I think 4 or 5.
4. I
After
think
4,
everyone quit after 4.
after 4,
I don't
4
blame
was,
people.
No, I don't.
4 was rough for everybody.
But it's a journey. It's an experience, you know? Like when people say like, I don't watch it because it's too much. It's like, it's fine. It's not for you. But listen, it's a trip. It's like a religion to me. Like, you know, like it's not for everyone. And I'm not going to force it on people.
so,
Yeah.
so
Like Gurren Lagann.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I tried.
So did you just tap that ass, or did he get like a good?
Where's that one from? I think I know. Hang on. That's oh my god. It's
You just watched it.
I know. Oh, that's not 8.
No, it's not.
6.
No, it's not.
7.
It's 5. It's when they need his handprint for the safe,
scene.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
and they need his handprint, and then and then Gal Gadot walks over,
a smoker.
and
2
then,
packs a day.
and then he grabs her butt, and then they have his handprint on
You
her.
don't send a man to do a woman's job.
Then Han's just like taking mental photos.
Yeah.
And then Han's like, "Oh, I'm gonna smoke that."
Yeah. I don't smoke anymore, but I'll smoke that.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, let's get into one of our main topics today. What?
What was our main topic?
Oh, we're gonna talk about some video game stuff. And Tron Ares finally decided to show face.
So not much, guys.
No,
It's
it's another slow week.
I'm not gonna lie. Any movie that has Jared Leto in it, I'm like,
Yeah. I mean,
No,
but
don't say because you were the ones like,
Requiem
dude, I'm
for a
so hyped
Dream,
for
though,
it.
dude. It's such a good movie with Jared Leto.
This
matter.
dude, he
He
all
can't-
of a sudden starts pretending like he's not gonna go watch Tron Ares and freaking make a mess.
I think Jared Leto is overhyped.
I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah,
I-
we're all gonna watch
Yeah.
it.
After
I think Christy's actually gonna want to join us for this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, did
After-
she actually like Legacy?
She did enjoy it. She doesn't remember much of it, and she said she wants to rewatch it. So I'm like, all right, cool.
I've
Maybe we
watched
can.
one.
I told her maybe we can watch the first one too because she saw that one when she was a little kid.
You know what I would say though? The problem with Tron Legacy, it's not quotable.
No, it's not.
It's not a very quotable movie. Like there's no like the
It's the
writing is
soundtrack.
not great.
tell me
the
how-
sound. The soundtrack is where
the
it
soundtrack
shines.
is where that movie shines.
D-Res, one of the best.
Yeah.
D-Res is such a good one.
But
I want to
the
fight
movie-
people every time D-Res plays.
I kept my copy from the library. I never returned it.
Of
But
Tron
I-
Legacy or the soundtrack.
Of Tron Legacy,
Oh, okay.
but I did pay for it.
Yeah, I feel like
When I went
movies
back. It's like, oh no,
movies
25.
movies go iconic or they're like great movies when they're quotable.
Yeah.
If the movie is not quotable, like it doesn't have like great writing or great like one-liners, nobody's ever gonna remember.
The problem with Legacy is that it literally it's a visually set wise stunning movie, soundtrack bangs, but nothing is quotable, and it's too long of a movie.
I think if you cut 30 minutes off that movie,
You can,
Yeah.
you
if
can,
you cut 30 minutes off that movie, yeah.
but the problem is that you're cutting 30 minutes of really good looking scenes. Like, let's forget the main villain because I even forget who the main villain is. Like that's
Jester or
It's Clue.
Clue.
yeah, he did not look good.
No.
That was
No.
like early
No.
2010s.
Yeah.
And
like
they were
CGI.
banking on that too. They're like, look, guys.
Look at Jeff
at
Bridges.
the time, it was
At the time, it
okay.
looked good.
Yeah.
Which also didn't they? Technology. They also had what's his name from Oppenheimer was in it. What?
Who?
Oh yeah, he was the director of
was-
the company
He
now.
was the director of what was it of the company because he was the one that was setting out the new firmware.
Yeah,
The
that's
guy,
right.
what was his name? The guy that plays Oppenheimer. What's his name?
Oh, he was. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Killian Murphy.
Killian Murphy. There
Cillian
it is.
Murphy.
Cillian Murphy is in that
28
movie.
Oh, that's right. He was.
Cillian Murphy's in that
Yeah,
movie.
he was like the guy in the vest.
Yes!
He's like,
You know what
with
does
the
make me mad
glasses.
about Legacy? Legacy was like one of the last movies that Disney actually tried
Yeah.
in making a good production.
But Cillian Murphy is also playing the villain from the first one's son.
Yeah.
Yes.
And in the third one, his son is playing the villain, so
Yes!
it's like a generational thing too, which is
his
really
family
cool.
just sucks.
Yeah.
Like that's the theme
That's
of Tron.
probably
Played by
why-
Evan Peters too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But that's probably why Disney doesn't want to do Tron anymore because like it's actually lore wise like
Is that why
Good.
they put Jared Leto just like?
No, but the idea is that Clue, like, it would have been interesting if they would have made it that Cillian Murphy's like dad or Cillian Murphy modified Clue,
Yeah.
and then that's the reason why Clue turns. And then Cillian Murphy is the actual because the idea in Tron, the reason why it's so good is that there's an outside of the grid and there's in the grid threat.
Edward Dillinger. That's who Cillian Murphy played.
There-
Yeah.
But that's the reason why Tron works so well because once he leaves the grid, he then goes back to to go kick out his dad.
yeah.
You don't have that external threat in Tron Legacy, so you don't really care what happens when you get back.
You had to watch the show too to get more. That's where they.
Uprising?
Uprising, yeah, to get a lot more context. And then
But
the
that's such a
other
weak-
series that was after. I didn't watch what came out after.
No, Uprising was the only canonical thing that.
Oh, it
is-
was the only
It's the only canonical thing. But even still, like, that's the problem that I have with Disney right now and Tron is that, like I said, Legacy was like to me the last live produced movie that Disney released where they actually tried to make it look good. Like even in the real world scenes when he's going all the way up to the tower. Like that was a dope sequence. Like it's good.
I feel like
The color palette was great.
I'm not gonna lie. Whoever directed that, and the cinematographer was like, "Oh, let's make it look like the Dark Knight.
Yeah,
Let's make it look like the Dark Knight.
let's make the Dark Knight but blue.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
just make it look like the Dark Knight but
Yeah.
blue. Because when he's all the way on the top, it looks like the scene where Batman is all the way on the top of the
Yeah.
building and he's about to jump off. It looks almost identical.
Because it's dope. My problem with Ares and where I feel like it's going to go wrong is if we have to care about Jared Leto's character.
You do. 'Cause
Yeah.
They're gonna,
But that makes
they're
no
gonna make
sense. Like, okay,
you sympathize for the villain.
so because
Like, he's just a tortured character. It's not really him. He's a victim.
Yeah, and from the previews, it's kind of like so Ares is supposed to be a program that is militarized, and somehow Ares then decides to start fighting for the users. So he's basically Red Tron.
Well, also the idea is that, and I feel like the other reason why Legacy doesn't do really well is because Tron wasn't in it.
Well, Tron needs to come back here.
But that's what I mean, though. In 2, Tron's not in it. He's supposed to be the savior of like the users. He's supposed to be fighting for the users, and you don't see Tron at all. And then you're like, oh yeah, Tron is in it. He just has a mask on him the entire, and he's the new
reprogrammed.
He's been reprogrammed. But the thing is that I feel like that revelation in Legacy should have happened sooner.
Well,
Yeah.
there's no revelation because he just reprograms himself in a death, and then we don't see him.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean though, is that like the revelation should have happened sooner, and then the mission should have been to turn Tron and then get Tron back on the user's side.
Yes.
And then try to fight Clue. And then you could have had like that kind of work out.
Well, in
Tron was just taken out of the situation, and then you had
you could
what's
have
her
done
name?
that as a two-parter.
Yeah.
where
Well, yeah.
Second movie is we try to get Tron back to normal. We reprogram Tron into how his original programming was. Boom, that's the end of the movie.
Or you could have said that the ISOs
Tron reboot.
are from Tron.
Tron reboot would have been such
Tron
a cool,
hard start.
No, but that would have been interesting if they would have said, "Oh, the ISOs are actually Tron's like offspring."
yeah.
Because
Or
like,
fragments of
or
himself.
or fragments
Yeah.
of himself that like you have to then bring together
Yeah.
and collect. That once again, we're already coming up with better ideas for
Yeah.
this
Open up
movie.
Task
We should-
Manager.
we should write a lot
and
of
Task
fanfic.
Tron.
Like because honestly, the what's her name, Olivia Wilde's character kind of does nothing.
No.
She's not really.
She's the
important.
eye candy. They really
No,
banked
so
on her
Tron.
being eye
So
candy.
again, you piled on way too much in Legacy, and that's why the length of it, you can feel it because Olivia Wilde's character is supposed to be a program that's interested in learning about what it is to be a user, like to be human. That's why she goes back into the real world with,
or that can become a real
exactly.
real
So that's my problem with Ares and how it's supposed to continue because the lore in Legacy just kind of ends. We don't get Tron. We don't know what happens to the grid, and then Olivia Wilde's character just basically comes into the real world, and that's it. So then, where do we get the continuation of who's the family that created the grid?
the Flynn family.
The Flynns. We don't. It doesn't feel like we're going to continue the Flynns at all.
And then also with Ares, you haven't seen the kid that played Flynn's son.
No.
Like you haven't seen him at all.
No.
And like the whole point of like Uprising and everything else was Flynn is alive.
Yeah.
And it was all about like bringing Flynn out of the grid or his son taking over the company. But it kind of looks like everything that happened at the end of Legacy fell flat. And then they were like, oh, well.
But to be fair, if we're speculating this much, that means that Disney hasn't shown us much of Ares, which could be a good thing.
I do like that.
Yeah, because
Keep me guessing.
Keep
Don't
you-
give me the whole movie and like, okay, now that seems
Yeah,
like that's
I
the
can put
ending.
together how it's going to go.
Yeah.
Well, you mean the Jungle Book?
yeah.
I mean the Jungle Cruise? The Jungle Cruise movie where they were just like, they showed you the entire movie and you're like,
No, that's it. Because like at this point, like I said, we don't know what happened to the grid. So did someone find the grid and make it, the military asset that we're going to be seeing in Ares? Like what is going to happen?
I want to know how the Dillingers play into this then.
The Dillingers are the one that probably got the grid and started.
Or did they make the
and
grid?
they created Ares. No,
I just want to know
That
when.
could explain why it's red.
yeah.
I want to know.
Yeah.
Here's what I want to know. I want to know when Adam Sandler, what was it? James, what was it? I want to know when all the Pixels group shows up.
Crossover.
I
to
think you were
take it
gonna
on.
bring that up when you said Adam Sandler.
Like, I want the Pixels group to show up because that's the only thing that would make this movie like solid. It's a pixel. It's actually Pixels 2. That's what this movie is.
Oh my God, you're right, man. You're right.
Because Pixels is just like
And they get depixelized too. They die the same way.
it's Pixels 2. Literally, somebody in the writing room was
Electric
watching.
Boogaloo.
Literally, somebody in the writing room watched Pixels and then went, "What if we made that Tron? Like, what if we did Tron? But
They
we
filmed
did
it once. We can do it better.
Yeah. What if we put them in the real world and they die exactly the same way as in Pixels? It's the same movie. We don't have to write anything new."
They kind of shot themselves in the foot because the light cycles and the light trails from the planes and everything like that look cool on the grid. Mm-hmm. The scenes that they've shown us so far in the trailers look dope, but is that it?
Well,
I
it's
don't
because
like how the plane's kind of like.
not only that, but also I think it's weird. So far, all the footage that we've seen has been in night,
Yeah.
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 and it's like, and it's
Because
it's,
but that's not bad. That's
No,
cool.
We're in a dark
Oh.
warehouse.
No. But here's my thing, though. The reason why is, as we've said before, CGI is easier to hide when it's darkness.
Yes.
It's easier to hide. Unless this movie all takes place in one single night.
God, imagine it does.
I'm okay
All
with
within the
that.
span of a few hours.
No, because you know what scene in the trailer got me real hard? It's when the light just
Well, you know what? It got me
I
all-
thought you were hard from
rigged
beginning to
up.
end.
No,
Yeah.
because I've never been.
It turned him into a light cycle.
Okay, so the scene that really got me excited for this movie is when the camera pans out and you just see the light trails spread throughout the city. That was dope.
Oh.
I love that because that's like,
Whereas like
was
it's
cool.
that like tower.
yeah.
Here's the number one thing. Will we be listening to Nine Inch Nails on repeat?
Yeah.
After this,
Dude,
Yes.
that's why that's like a big
They
selling
better
point
slap.
for Christy.
They better
No,
slap.
Trent
That's what I'm
Reznor
saying,
has
though.
not made a slap worthy.
Hey man, people
album.
can fail. I'm just saying, like, because you have to beat Daft Punk, dude. From the last one, dude, Daft Punk was sick. Like, that soundtrack slaps.
Will it be better
But
than Daft
grunge
Punk?
music
I don't
has
think
made
so.
a come around again. You know, it's popular again though.
But he's not
grunge music.
He's not doing full grunge.
No, but like just having that kind of like sound that he already genuinely
Yeah.
makes.
You know what I want?
It's gonna translate good nowadays, and I feel
A
like there's-
mixture of techno
bangers.
and what Doom got.
Doom.
Doom, the video game.
Oh,
The
yeah.
remaster, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those chords.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You
those
mean
heavy
the
chords.
Dark Ages one?
No,
No, the first one.
Yeah.
That album, that soundtrack slapped.
Yes. Dun, dun, dun.
If Trent can do that,
We get it.
That's the.
I listen to that song often. When I
That's
would
what's
cook,
up.
dude, that would be like one of my anthem songs. Like I'm in the weeds and I need a song. That one and the one from Cyberpunk Edge Runners. No, Getaway. Getaway.
What
That
if
one.
this movie becomes
Okay.
Mickey number 8?
oh, it was like Mickey Mouse makes an
No,
appearance.
like Mickey number 8, where it's because
We gotta shut down the grid, guys.
no,
Where's Sora?
No, because you
That
have
point, just have Sora too.
no, because you have Jared Leto as Ares, and then he says like, "Oh yeah, if you kill Ares, like I'll just make you more." Like,
Yeah.
Well, he already said that that's the thing.
They're an army,
Yeah.
so basically every single time he dies, which I'm assuming he's an ISO, every single time he dies, he then gets reborn and he becomes more and more human, or he becomes
gets smarter.
or he gets smarter to eventually become
He's gonna
either
evolve.
evolve. What I want from Ares is I want Jared Leto as a villain. I want him just to go
Just through and
hard.
through the entire time. Yes. Ruthless villain.
I want Ares to come out. He's not. Which you have to get Tron back because Jared Leto has been murdered
cold.
hundreds of times. He hates humanity.
I want him to
and
be
he
just
wants
a
to kill
machine,
it.
like AM, essentially, Master Alliance supercomputer.
Make
Make him like
Skynet.
AM.
Make him Skynet.
I'm
where
gonna-
I just
I think
want him
AM is
destroyed.
Okay.
is
That-
more.
I will walk out of the movie if Ares comes out to say, "I've been Tron all along."
Oh,
Just
man.
reprogram.
I will walk
I'll
out.
I'll get up with you.
I am Tron.
We are Tron.
Freaking leave.
It's Troning time.
We are Tron.
It's trotting time.
Now my question is that
reassembles.
do we now because I can only imagine this of Tron coming back to fight off Ares because he's fighting for the users, and then we have a Matrix Revelations
Okay.
fight
Yeah.
with
A bunch
With
of
just
just
a bunch
Ares
of
and then
Ares and one Tron.
Tron. That would be cool.
I
That
can
would
see
be
that.
cool.
I can see that at the end. I can see that at the end fight.
I want
But
that.
let's get the data
And it
disc
has to
fight
be
from
raining.
Tron Legacy.
It has to be Rene. It
has to be raining. I mean, it's already dark.
I want the data disc fight in Tron Legacy, where they're just throwing data disc and it
Yeah.
bounces all over. That's what I want.
But that's harder to do in the real world.
I don't care. Make it happen. Make it happen.
They're smart.
Yeah.
I mean, Spider-Man just like goes, and he's already.
But
If we're getting a Tron
that's a-
3, look,
but-
I was okay. I came to terms that we were never getting a Tron 3, and then it made it happen. So if we're getting a Tron 3, then
Oh.
Have
do it right.
expectations.
You know what?
Exactly.
You know what? We're wrong. I don't know why we ever asked Bryan if he's ever been edged. This is your edging.
That's right.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
This is your edging.
Yeah.
You've been getting edged for the last like 10 years. Yeah. Because every single time they go like, there could be a Tron movie, you're like, and then nothing happens. You're
Stop
like,
it.
I think your new edge now is going to be Kingdom Hearts.
Oh, you know what?
that game's never coming out.
It's never coming out. But Tron was a
Coming out.
bigger
Here's
edge.
some gameplay. Here's some gameplay, guys.
I'm telling
Tron.
you-
No, Nick's right. Tron was the bigger edge because Tron Legacy. Look, I'll put it this way: the expectations of Tron 3 died when my dad passed.
MJ will go to school
We were
before
never gonna get a Tron 3. I was okay with that.
MJ will go to school before
Come to
Kingdom
terms with
Hearts
that.
comes out.
I grieved with that.
Probably. You know what? That's a very likely thing.
I
I
buried
was
my dad.
mourning.
She enters TK.
For a
Boom.
third
Same year it
one.
comes out.
I'm telling you right now, MJ will be in school by the time Kingdom Hearts comes out.
Dude, we
I
went
would
to
give it
go
3 years to come out.
My dad and I
plausible.
went
4
to
years.
IMAX to watch Tron
4.
Legacy, and because he showed me the original Tron, and I fell in love with Tron, and then we got Legacy, and then we're like, "There's got to be a third one, right?" And my dad and I was like, "We're so excited." Then he died, and I was like, "You know what? Fine. We never get another Tron Legacy. It's
So it was-
okay. We get a Star Trek Beyond. I'm okay with that. Let's just end it there."
So are you trying to say that was Tron's fault?
No, I'm just saying, is Jared Leto decided to dig up a grave and say like, "Look,
Weekend
guys,
at Bernie's it with your dad.
I'm here to love you,
oh,
son.
look, if you're gonna bring back something that I buried, you, might
what's
as well
funny
give me something good."
Is that I wouldn't think past Jared Leto to do that. Just dig up your
What do you
dad.
mean? He did it right
I
now.
can just show him Tron Ares. I'm gonna show you the movie, sir. Right? He's, this is where it could have been.
No, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep.
You keep missing the movie.
He's like, at one point, he's just holding his head.
Yeah.
That's me.
And just the movie's over. So what'd you think?
I can wait.
All right, back in the ground you go.
All right. I really love the feedback.
I
Okay. Sleep tight.
yeah. That's that moment that in Tron Ares he reveals the mask and he's just the Joker. That's it. He is damaged.
He's
He's damaged.
He's putting the body away.
Well, you have to keep it.
Or is your bit done?
One for me.
You know what? Oh my god, I think I'll lose it if Jared Leto has a line in the movie that's like some sort of operating system joke. Because I feel like anything smart that comes out of that man's mouth will be so stupid. Like, what was that joke that they did on the IT Crowd? The IT Crowd? You ever seen that British show? You've never seen the IT Crowd?
I've seen it.
I've seen
There's a
it, but-
joke when they're watching a bomb squad defuse a bomb, and then they're having a problem with the droid.
Yeah, with the software.
And then he goes over. It's like, "Oh, what operating system are you using?" He's like, "Oh, Windows Vista." We're screwed.
Yeah.
Vista.
You don't even know what kind of operating system are they using. You know, it could be anyone that causes our death. He's all like, well, which one operating system are you using? Windows Vista. We're dead. He's all like,
I feel like the movie is gonna end the same way that Silicon Valley ended,
What?
where you just find out that Ares has now been able to decrypt all of the nuclear codes,
Dude, they better not tease a Tron 4.
and that's the.
Is that what Pied Piper ends up becoming?
That's what because it
I
has its
haven't
own
seen
internet.
this. The end of
Oh,
Silicon
really?
Valley. Yeah,
That's-
I need like 2 seasons.
That's how Silicon Valley ends.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley ends with
They
Pied
create a
Piper.
program, yeah.
They created Skynet.
we
Basically.
just wanted to make smaller sound files for you guys.
No, because in the last 2 seasons they start
compressing.
making their own internet.
Yeah. They realized that
God.
they can use their.
I feel like that was
their
done on purpose
platform.
by what's his name?
By who?
Uh,
Gavin Belson?
no, the stoic. Yes.
Oh,
I can do all
Guilfoyle?
this. Guilfoyle. Yeah.
They got the idea from him.
They got the idea from Guilfoyle because they were saying that my limitations on this internet are these things, and then I have to, and then we have to do this, and we have to go
so
about
he
it.
was the domino.
So what happens is that you end up finding out that their system, their internet, because they put an AI in it, so that way it can then make it more, efficient, and that was the only code that they put it in, and the idea was that at the very end of it, he goes, we told it to become more efficient, so what it's doing now is it's now breaking down firewalls to then make itself more efficient, and they were like, oh. Like, how could that?
How fast can it reach?
Yeah, and like,
It started affecting all the Teslas.
yeah, and they were like, yeah, and they go like, and then all of a sudden he gets a ding, like Guilfoyle gets a ding, and he's just like, what was that? And he goes, it let me know that it just hacked into your Tesla, and then you just see the Tesla drive away, and then he goes, I told the Tesla to go drive and get a car wash, and then he goes, what kind of firewall does Tesla use? And it's like, it's the best firewall in the world, and he goes, if we put this out into the world on everybody's cell phones, it'll not only collect everyone's data, but it'll also break down any firewall, including national governments,
Pentagon.
like the Pentagon. Like it'll gain security codes.
That is kind of scary.
Yeah, it would become like the world's worst. Like it would destroy the world. And they were like, so what are we supposed to do? And he goes, we have to fail so hard that no one ever tries to do this again.
Yeah.
So they actually become the Pied Piper.
So they not only have to,
Fail?
not make it fail, but they have to make it fail to the point where
It's historic.
it's a stupidest idea that someone ever did this.
Yeah.
When did Silicon Valley premiere?
2000.
It was an old show.
Yeah.
2008?
No, it was like 2010,
Was it 2010?
2012, something
Okay.
like that. Because we were already in college by then. The what was it?
2014.
Yeah. So the idea, so the way that they fail is that when they turn it onto the networks, it then sends out a broadband noise that then attracts every rat in the vicinity, and it then brings them into all of the houses, and it then attracts them to everything else. So they legitimately become the Pied Pipers. And the final episode is a documentary about the series.
Yeah.
That's
About how it failed, yeah.
It's 10 years later, and then
Yeah.
it's a docu group that's interviewing all the members of Pied Piper, and then they're talking about their time in the
Okay, so what
house.
happened with the internet program or the thing that was
They never released it.
They never
So-
released it.
Yeah.
But it's somewhere.
Oh, that's the funnier part. So at the very end, you see, what was it? You see the main guy, and he goes like, you know what? Honestly, I should show you like the coding that we had at that time. It's genius. Like it's like when we were really doing it. And then he's trying to show the documentary group, and he's like, oh, I have it right here. And then he's like, that's right here. You know, it's
Yeah. No, it's here.
It's here. I swear it's here. And then like he's looking for it. And then he's like, oh, I can't find the original source code.
Yeah.
It's somewhere around, because he made a copy of the source code. So
Yeah.
the series just ends with
He lost it.
he lost the source code.
He lost the source code, the one thing he was fighting for.
Yeah. And like he doesn't know where it's at. And he's just like,
Yep.
oh well.
That's funny.
it's a good-
That's
It's
a,
the one
like
thing
that
though
idea.
that the series kind of fumbles, and for obvious reasons, is the writing off T.J. Miller's character.
Yeah.
Well, he kind of
That's the
He did it to
thing.
himself.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
And you could tell that the writers didn't really know how to do it. There was probably ideas that they had.
So they kept on doing it where Jin Yang became him.
yeah.
really.
So
Jin-
Jin Yang,
he,
yeah.
he,
He
he
steals
becomes
his
the
identity.
eccentric
No.
weirdo.
He just steals his identity.
Yeah, he just steals his identity, and that's it.
He goes, I am Eric Bachman.
I'm Eric Bachman. Yeah. I'm Eric Bachman.
I am Eric Bachman. Look at me. I was once fat and a loser.
I love the phone calls. Yeah.
And then, like in the last couple of seasons,
this is your father.
Yeah, you are stupid. In
You're
fact.
stupid, and I'm disappointed, and that's why I left you.
And then
God damn Jin Yang!
Jin Yang's arc at the very end of the series is Jin Yang moves to China, and then he just starts stealing everyone's ideas.
Yep.
So he just starts making fake versions of every popular app that's out there.
Oh yeah.
And it's like it's supposed to be a commentary on like once you're in China, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Is Silicon Valley like a timepiece?
Oh my
of the
god,
show?
it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so,
No,
that-
I meant like, okay, because again, I'm going to go back to Fast and Furious for a second.
No.
The first movie is a time capsule.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
I was talking to Andy about how there's a line in that movie, you can't say it anymore. When Vince calls Bryan the F word.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a time capsule in the sense that like the verbiage in how certain things are delivered and how certain people talk.
It's in the tech. It's the tech world. So like it's a time capsule of the tech world, and I love
At that point.
At that point, but the thing I loved about Silicon Valley was that if you
exaggeration of
well,
the
not only,
character,
but did you
Galvin
ever
Belson.
did you ever notice the opening sequence?
Yes.
The opening sequence
Where you
would
watch them.
always so the opening sequence would always reflect what's actually happening in Silicon Valley.
Okay.
So every single episode, if you were watching it, and like let's say, so that was around the time that Oculus and Facebook merged. During that time, you can see them as like, so it has like Uber and and all these other things, and it visualizes them as balloons.
Yeah.
So basically, it's a bubble that's gonna pop eventually.
Where can
and
you
it
watch
getting
Silicon
bigger and
Valley?
bigger. It's on Hulu.
It's on
You can get
Hulu?
it on Hulu and
Yeah.
HBO Max.
Yeah.
2 seasons, right?
No, it's like
Six
6.
seasons?
Six
It's
seasons.
So it just
10
ended in
episodes.
2020?
No.
He said it premiered in 2014.
Oh yeah. So then it would have been right at 2020.
Yeah, pre-COVID.
It caught
Yeah,
right before.
right before COVID.
It
But-
ended, not canceled.
No,
Yeah,
no,
no,
yeah,
they
it
ended
was
the
December
series.
8th, 2019.
Yeah, and that was Mike
Yeah.
Judge. Did
But that and
Mike
but-
Judge did them?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
That's a
created
Mike
by Mike
Judge?
Judd, John Alster, and Dave Krasinski.
Do they not get tired?
No, dude, they make all they do is make amazing.
Because even
like,
Greg
Trey
Daniels.
Parker and Matt Stone,
Dude,
they're
I-
just
yeah.
like geniuses.
I love it so much because what was it? They have like a finance guy, and as the finance guy's in there, he's like, they're all a bunch of losers.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, if it was me, there'd be girls everywhere. And then they were like, but what about that one guy? That guy fucks.
Oh
That
yeah,
guy?
yeah, and he has and he's what is it? He's a
you say
3 billionaire. Was he like?
Oh yeah, he's in
the 3 colon club?
He's in the 3 colon club.
Yeah, he's in the 3 colon club.
because he has three commas in his net worth.
Yeah.
So he's like, I have the 3 commas. I mean the three colons. So then later on he makes like an alcohol which is called it's the 3 colons. And then it's funny because when they all fail and then he loses money, he's now he goes down 1 colon. He goes down one, and then he's like, do you know what you guys have done to me?
Yeah,
He goes, my alcohol doesn't make sense anymore.
and so then he drives a car now because he's used to driving cars that open like this, like
Now
wings.
they just open.
But they open like this now. And he goes like, you guys see what I'm driving now? I'm driving a car that opens like this and not like this. All right, I have to drive like this, not like this. Okay, he's
I'll give it a watch. It's been on my watch list. I keep forgetting to
Another-
watch it.
One
One
of the greatest scenes in that show is when they're about to fail in the first season. And then they're just like,
yeah.
I swear to God, we're gonna succeed if I have to go into that audience and I have to jerk off every person in that audience.
Yeah.
And they were like, you only have 5 minutes. Would you be able to jerk off 300
every
people
single
in
guy
fi-
in the audience.
three-
Yeah.
300 people in 5 minutes? And they were like,
Doing the math.
and they start doing the math, and they were just like, well, what about if you do like you go from the circle and then you put 1 here and then 1 here and then you just
Yeah, just go one motion.
Yeah, in one solid motion.
Yeah.
They go, oh yeah, center out, middle out, middle out.
yeah.
And then they were like, oh, would height
be a thing?
And then he
You
goes,
know?
yeah, I guess I would.
Yeah. Well, how about
So
yeah?
is
or
Mike
girl.
Judge in the show as well?
Mike Judge?
Yeah.
No.
No, he's just a person.
So he only because
he
that's
just wrote it.
because
It's a
the
solid
other
show,
Mike
dude.
Judge show that I want to
So
watch
good.
is Common Side Effects.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
That's another Mike Judge show.
But
yeah,
yeah, watch
Side Effects,
watch
yeah.
Silicon Valley.
watch
Silicon
it, yeah.
Silicon
Side-
Valley.
wait,
Side Effects.
Silicon
That
Valley
was
is
the
so
FX show.
good.
Yeah.
No,
Is that the one on Hulu
Animated?
and they're talking about
it's on
the
HBO.
pharmaceutical
It's
industry?
the Mushroom show.
Oh.
Yeah. It's another
Yeah,
anime.
the animated one.
Yeah,
I know
but
which
Mike
one you're
Judge
talking
voices a character in that one as well.
Yeah. But the reason why I like Silicon Valley so much is because it's such a great voice piece to what exactly is happening in Silicon Valley, and like just how moronic everybody is, and
Yeah.
how like just over the top. And because you feel like it's ridiculous, and then you start reading like these newspapers or you see these documentaries about like Facebook and everything else, and you're like, oh my god, like no, this was dead on balls accurate.
They play on the fact of how living lifestyle is in Silicon Valley, and also working at a kind of like a Google-esque company,
Hooli, yeah.
because they have a character that's called Gavin Newsom. And
Gavin Belsom.
Yeah, Gavin Belsom. Yeah, and he's basically the guy that created Google. You know? But he lives a ridiculous lifestyle.
Yeah.
And there is a Bill Gates in the first season. Unfortunately, that actor did pass away.
Yeah.
Well, and that was the great thing too, because they wanted Bill Gates to be that role, and the guy died. So in that documentary, they have Bill Gates.
No way.
Bill Gates is in it.
No way.
And,
So-
then in the very beginning, he was like, "Oh, I thought about acquiring Pied Piper early on, and then they failed." He goes, "But if they succeeded, I was going to buy them out, and I was going to buy their internet."
So these people working in Silicon Valley are like weirdos.
The characters we find.
Yeah, they're
follow?
just weird people. Because I love
Funny
it too,
enough.
because I love the idea that the main character keeps just saying no to a lot of money.
Yeah.
Like he was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, like he he goes, no, I'm not going to take $10 billion, and then later on, $750 billion,
Yeah.
and then what was it? They were like, when you did it once,
Yeah.
Did it-
They find out. Yeah.
yeah, it's like when you did it once. Are you now just trying to chase the dragon? You sick bastard.
Yeah.
Like,
It
you have
seems
to
like
sit-
it at this point.
Like
when
at
you're
this point,
watching the show, yeah.
at this point, do you just hate making money? And they were like, "Oh, do you know how much money I'd be worth?" And he was like, "Oh, I would be worth $30 billion." And he's like, "Actually, with 10%, you'd actually be worth $330 billion." And he goes, "I will kill you. I will murder you."
I think
swear
what
to God.
makes Silicon Valley such a great watch is that you're watching the show and you're following these characters, this group of guys that are literally just trying to get together and just
Make a thing.
make a thing together. And the show,
They're just programmers. Well, Richard
the
is a
sh-
programmer.
Well, they're
the
all programmers,
show raises the stakes for them at such a good pace that when stuff doesn't go pan out for them, you're really like, what the heck are they gonna do now?
How are they gonna
Yeah.
get out of
Like,
this?
how
I've
they
They're
never
in a pickle.
You know how like
Yeah.
there's certain shows
Yes.
that have existed that you can find reels or TikToks of them because
Yeah.
they're funny scenes.
Yeah.
I've never seen one for Silicon Valley.
Lies. They're all over my feed.
Then probably I'm in the wrong area
They're-
because
they're all over. I will show you the middle out scene. It's hilarious.
okay, show it because I haven't read.
If-
I think that's why I've never seen it because it never pops up on my feed. Like I'll get for every like Severance is a good one. Like Severance, I've seen stuff that has like shown me like or it's motivated me to go watch it. Never with Silicon Valley.
One of the funniest things in the middle out scene is because they're all arguing about how to jerk people off. And then, like, you just see Richard, the main character, and he goes off into the thing,
it
and they're
somehow
about to fail.
inspires him to start a new algorithm.
So it inspires him to start over. But the thing is that he locks himself in his own room, and then they're out there arguing for hours.
Yeah, all
and they were
night,
like,
yeah.
and they're going, "Have you guys seen Richard lately?" And he goes, "He was fine." He goes, "He was looking kind of sad when I last saw him." You don't think? No. And then he has his headphones on. He's just locked in coding, and then you just hear. Boom, boom, like the door banging. You can see it moving, and you see him bust through it, and they're like, "Oh, he's fine," because they're worried he commits suicide. Because they're calling out to him, and he's not responding.
Yeah.
It's a funny show.
It's so good. It's so good. Watch it.
I
Watch
will.
it.
I
recommend it.
Yeah, I'll give it a watch.
I'll show you the middle out scene when we're done. It's so good.
Six seasons and 20 episodes each.
6
10
seasons in a
episodes.
movie.
It's 10 episodes each.
10. Oh,
Only 60 episodes.
Yeah.
why only 10? That
'Cause
was
it's on. It was on. It was on HBO.
Yeah.
HBO only does 10 episodes.
okay. I was gonna say I'm like it released in an era when shows still had like 20 episodes.
But not on HBO.
But they didn't bank on this because this was coming out during still like in the highlight of like Game of Thrones and stuff.
So
like
it was just
that.
more of like a,
I mean, it was getting traction.
but it wasn't like Game of Thrones traction.
No,
No.
it would basically
was
be
slow
like
traction.
when the budget for like next seasons would be okay, Game of Thrones.
Well, you know what the funny thing is? Silicon Valley was before Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
In the time slot, it was before Game of Thrones. You would watch Silicon Valley, and then you would watch Game of Thrones right after.
Because the other show that I want to watch right now is called It's the Paper.
Yeah.
I've seen it. It's the Office spinoff.
It's yes, sure. It's
It
a
is.
spin-off.
No,
yeah.
isn't it marketed as that?
It's
That's what it's
marketed
marketed
as the
as.
Office spin-off, but it's its own separate like story, not connected super to the Office. The only connection
But
I think they're showing is
But they
in the
marketed
world.
it that way.
They
It's
do.
in the world.
yeah.
It's in the. Here's the thing, though.
So
I don't-
Dunder Mifflin is canon in this show.
Yes.
Yes.
Because
Okay.
even one of the characters from Dunder Mifflin is in the paper.
Oscar.
Oscar, that's right. Yeah.
Oscar is he's at the newspaper. The only reason I don't like it so far, from all the clips I've seen, everybody's just a moron.
Yeah.
But that wasn't the reason why The Office was great. The Office was everybody.
They had heart.
But it had heart.
I'm
But you
interested.
can.
I'm
Season
interested
one
in
was
You could
watching.
awkward
relate. You could see
season.
yourself in characters.
The reason I want to watch it is because it's Greg Daniels, and he's got good commentary when it comes with to like certain things that he wants to target, like The Good Place. That was also a Greg Daniels show, and it had not a message, but it had good themes throughout the whole show. The ending was a little bit iffy, but I enjoyed it.
I stopped
Oh,
caring
yeah.
once the reveal happened.
Silicon Valley
that
was
it was
coming
hell?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silicon Valley had like a weird. Now that I think about it, it had like a weird time slot. Because it had the newsroom, you had that, you had Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones was the biggest thing on HBO at that time.
Yeah, everyone
Game of
was
Thrones
tuning
was the
in to
only
Game of
thing on
Thrones,
HBO that people cared about.
No, because also Silicon Valley was also on when Westworld was on.
Oh.
Yeah, but that was post season 1
For what?
for Westworld.
No, it was on at the same time.
As season 1?
Yeah, it was airing.
It was Silicon Valley was going on the same time the Westworld was on.
But season 1, or are we talking season 2?
Season one. Because season 1 comes out 2016, 2017 for Westworld. And it came out in 2014.
Yeah. April 6, 2014.
So it would have been like 3 seasons in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
HBO had a solid lineup.
That was its solid. That was its solid lineup.
Yeah.
When was because who did the Sopranos? That was HBO as well.
HBO,
right?
yeah.
But that was
yeah.
but that ended like 2004. Wasn't
Yeah.
it? It's like 2004, 2005.
Yeah.
That went on for years.
And then you also had like 6 Feet Under.
Mad Men?
Huh?
Mad Men.
6
Mad
feet
Men's
under.
AMC.
Mad Men
And
was
yes,
AMC.
AMC.
Yeah, that wasn't on.
All right, I'll give it a watch.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'll give it a watch.
You have HBO Max, might as well.
I do. There's just too much, man. There's way too much to watch in so little time. I was
Just
a
don't
kid.
sleep.
Yeah.
I already don't sleep. I get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep
While-
every day.
You know, just do what I do. Just watch it while you drive. How do you think I consume so much media?
I just don't sleep.
That too. You know what's funny? You know, Sean even told me like on his drive home, he was like, "Yeah, I watched an episode of this. It makes sense. You're stuck in traffic. I get it."
Sean,
Yeah.
be better.
W. Be better.
Man, it's been a hell of a week.
God, I know I'm so tired.
I think Rene's getting ready for us.
Damn, he's really shaking one out.
He's pushing that punch.
Ooh, I hope it's Calio creamy.
Oh, the secret is to never stop shaking. Okay.
Caffeine from whole coffee fruit extract, no calories, no sugar. W. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off all orders. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Just insert the ad somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
That was a break in like at the 40-second mark.
I think,
Yeah.
I think that might be it, right?
For what?
For the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we have like 10 minutes before we hit the 1 hour 30 mark, but I mean, if there's nothing else to talk about, I'm perfectly fine.
I
But
mean-
I kind of wanted to discuss Silk Song because it's like the thing that everyone is playing right now, but
What is
like
that?
it's Hollow Knight.
It's a sequel to
Has
Hollow
anyone
Knight.
played Hollow Knight
Knight.
here, or is it just me?
I don't even know
played
what
a little.
I haven't
I-
played Hollow Knight. It's on
I'm
the
surprised
list.
you haven't played
Yeah.
Hollow Knight.
It's-
Hollow Knight is a roguelike.
I
It
love
basically is
roguelikes.
like a Metroid, Castlevania-esque game.
Oh, okay.
But you basically follow the story of this tiny bug who basically becomes a knight, and I forget like why
You're in
he's
the
trying.
enchanted forest, and the art style is really nice.
Yeah.
And the music,
The
from what I've
music
heard,
slaps.
The music,
it's
artwork,
great.
and because it also came out at the same time as like Shovel Knight.
Yeah,
And like the Binding of Isaac and all these other like
Roguelites.
roguelites.
There was
Hades.
a big roguelite era. Well, Hades. I mean,
Hades
that
slaps.
one sits high on the mountain.
I would say it's better than Hollow Knight.
different,
Hades?
different.
Yeah, because one is a top down, the other is a side.
Fair.
Hollow
Scroller.
Knight is more of like, okay, I'm gonna play a little more because I kind of want to explore this new area.
Yeah.
Hades is more like, okay, I'll die again, but I won't play one more round, and then
Yeah.
you just get addicted again to playing another round. I've never beaten Hades.
I'm surprised you don't like Sifu.
It's because what was it on the Switch?
No, it was on PS4 or PS5.
I don't have a PlayStation, but now it's on Xbox and
it's
on
on
Steam.
Xbox and on Steam. It's good.
Yeah,
I enjoy it.
I just haven't had time to play video games besides like an hour or two of Stardew.
Just let MJ do it.
Let MJ do it.
Just give her the mouse and
I
then
don't
whatever
want
she
her
does.
to be watching and playing video games because then that's the distraction. My mom already started playing Baby Shark for her, and I'm like, oh, dang it. I know.
Why would she play Baby Shark for her?
I don't know, because she likes it.
Look,
I got to be thankful because my mom's taking care of MJ, but like, on the
doesn't-
car ride home,
she doesn't give her a
it's
tablet
Metallica,
and a
Linkin
phone,
Park,
right?
and,
tablet.
some other music.
She doesn't
Stay
give
away
her
from
the
Coco.
phone or the tablet, right?
No. Absolutely not.
No, she just gives her straight crack.
No, I just put sounds of cars on there, and she goes like, huh? Dom?
It's gonna be your first word. First word is gonna be Buster.
Buster? Where's my milk, Buster?
Yeah.
She said
Dude,
Buster.
I would. You know what? I think I would teach my kid that's what you call people when you don't like them.
What if your kid...
That would be so funny at school if like they were just like, you know what, you're a buster, and then you get called into the office and they're like, oh, so your kid keeps calling people busters.
Yeah.
And
That's
we
my
can't be
check.
doing
That's
that.
not a bad word.
Yeah, it'd just be like, oh,
Yeah.
it's not a bad word.
Yeah.
It's
What
like,
do you
what do you want me to do about it? It's like, oh, she can't be calling people, but why?
Why?
Were they acting like a buster?
Yeah.
What do they drive?
You know what? You probably promised my kid a 10-second car.
Yeah.
And he brought him the junkyard. He brought him a junk.
Not a 10-minute car?
Pop the hood.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, pop the hood. I mean, we could drag it across the finish
What
line.
if your kid is the Star Wars kid that like anytime he gets mad at someone, he just goes like,
I could. Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, okay, you do that, you do that, and then while they're looking at your hand,
Angrier.
no, but when they're looking at your hand, you kick them in the nuts.
Yeah.
That's what happens. They're looking at the hand. They're not looking at your
show your kid Anakin's slaughter of the Tusken Raiders, and be like, if they ever bully you, that's what you got to do.
No,
No, I'd show them Conan.
Conan.
You have
Why?
people bully you. I'm gonna show you how to deal with them. Show them Conan. Conan the Barbarian.
Why?
Because it's a revenge story.
The kid's watching.
So,
A kid's watching it and they're just like, I feel like it'd be easier with a gun.
Andy, we were watching.
Gotta get swole. You got to get swole now.
So Andy tells me that she enjoyed the scene where Dom saves Letty over the bridge because she said it's something I would do. And then I tell her, I'm just like, okay, so then what do you expect of me if like someone like, oh, she asked me,
Expect you to survive.
she asked me, she's like, what would you do if like MJ like got like bullied or something like that? And I'm like, oh, John Wick. Honestly.
Speaking of which, did you watch that new documentary
On
Netflix?
which one?
It's the catfish one.
The Unknown Number. So I was told to watch
that
it.
is
It's the worst.
God.
It's like the
Dude.
worst.
It's
thing.
supposed. It's about a girl.
disgusting.
It's
Oh my
it's about a girl
God.
that gets bullied.
With an unknown number.
Yeah. And basically, I think I kind of got it spoiled already that it ended up being the mom or something like that.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
mom is like,
Her mom-
you're ugly. I'm gonna sleep with your boyfriend. Your boyfriend doesn't want
Yeah.
you.
No,
What was
I've
the
seen
purpose
that
of it?
meme
though?
Dude,
go
okay,
around,
okay.
though.
So the idea is that, mind you, they're like freshmen. They're like 12, 13 years old.
Yeah.
And then somebody sends them a text message. They don't know who. It's from an unknown number. And basically the number keeps on masking itself.
Yeah.
And it keeps on saying, your boyfriend doesn't love you. He'd be better off without
Yeah, it's just
you.
cyberbullying.
It's just hardcore cyberbullying. And
But
then
why
it
does the
doesn't-
mom do it?
She never says
Spoilers.
why.
She doesn't.
She never says why.
never says it in the-
dude.
She never-
no,
she ne-
she's
she-
living in Texas.
So are they
for
are they
work,
not talking?
and she's just harassing the hell
Yeah.
out of her daughter.
No,
the
she-
daughter doesn't commit suicide, right?
No,
No.
but
Okay.
you see the light leave her eyes because she had
Yes.
just prior said like how much she loves her mom and how much she means to her, and then boom, it gets revealed that your mom
is the one that's been doing
and
this to
how
you
it
for
was
2
forced out of the
years.
mom too because they're like threatening to call the police and like
No,
getting.
no, the cops were there.
Oh, the cops were there already.
So what happened was that the cops couldn't figure it out. The school district couldn't figure it out, and then at a certain point, because it was felony harassment at this point, they called in the FBI. And then the FBI then got all of the text messages, got everything. They dumped both kids' phones. then they cross-referenced it with all of the contacts that were inside of their thing, and they noticed that there was a reoccurring IP address. And they were like, okay, let's figure out who this IP address is coming from. So then they go through all of the numbers, and then they figure out that it's the mom.
So,
Like
but the mom never said why.
The mom said the reason being is because when I was abused when I was a kid, and when she essentially said, like, I didn't want my daughter to feel the same way because
So
she was in the
generational
same,
kind
kind of, yeah. And
It
then
was an excuse.
It was an excuse.
It was such a half.
No, it's an
excuse that
excuse.
she's
a pedophile. She hardcore. She was infatuated with the daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
That's because she's every single
She's
message,
trying to break them up.
I know,
Yeah.
but that's just
every message. Every message that was after would be like, I'm gonna have sex with him, or I'm gonna pleasure myself, or oh, he's gonna pleasure me, or oh, he's gonna like do things to me, and everything like that. And she kept sending it to this group chat.
divorced
with both
or
of them.
married. The mom.
She's married. She was married to the dad.
Okay.
At this point, so they were saying that it was Munchausen's by proxy, because what was happening was that whenever the daughter would then get these text messages, she would go to her mom, and then her mom would then console her. So they were saying, oh, it's Munchausen's. It's she's making her sick so that way she can take care of her. And that way she becomes closer to her. But they're also saying there's a level to it, because not only was she getting the attention from the mom, but then this boyfriend was also giving her attention as well, because of like, oh, I want to figure out who this is and everything else. And then when they started bringing it up, the sheriff was like, when the FBI told me it was the mom, it then made sense, because there were times in our investigation she tried to insert herself over and over and over into the investigation to figure out where we were in the actual investigation.
She tried to Scooby-Doo herself out of this.
She was. So, but that was the thing though. She made up this like whole thing about like, oh yeah, I was abused, and that's the reason why I abused my daughter. And then the daughter is like trying to have a relationship with her mom. The dad divorced her the minute that literally they call the dad. Like they call the dad while they're there, and they were like, because they tell her, we have a warrant for all of your electronic devices, all your phones, and the wife goes, I only have one phone, one computer. Then they call the dad, and the dad gets there, and then she goes, they then tell him, your wife has been doing this. This is blah, 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 blah. Your wife has been laid off for the last 2 years from her job. She has not been going to work. She hasn't been doing anything, and he didn't know about it.
So how were they getting money?
That was the thing though. She was draining their savings. She was draining all of their savings and their retirement in order to pay for things. And he didn't know about it, because she was in charge of all the finances. And then he then finds out, when he tells her that, the cops tell her, oh, she said she only has one phone and one computer. And he goes, she's lying. She has 3 phones. She goes, I know exactly where they're at. And he goes to go get them. And he gives her everything.
How long is this documentary?
It's about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
So because one of my coworkers was
It takes place over like 2 years.
Yeah, she was trying to convince me to watch it, and she's like, I feel like you'll be affected more of it because you have a daughter. And I'm like, see, that's the thing that does piss me off. And we kind of serious conversation now. It went from comedy to serious, but I was kind of talking to them about this kind of like my fear of what it would be like once MJ gets to an age where she's going to school.
Yeah.
And for me, it's so hard to try to understand what she will go through, because funny enough, you guys were talking about bullying in post credits last week, about like how you guys got bullied and how you guys either defended yourselves or how to take it or was the bully, right? So I'm just telling them so that way they can go check out post credits and hear the whole conversation. But
I wasn't the bully. I was bullied.
I was bullied as well.
Yeah.
Then I misheard it. But yes. Yeah. So I was telling him, for me, it's difficult because every generation goes through something different. And I feel like MJ's generation, because it's more tech heavy and involved, their bullying is going to be a lot more confusing for us to even try to figure out how to even prevent it or how to have her defend herself. And it's even more difficult because as a man, how am I supposed to relate to what she might be going through? It's difficult to understand that level.
And you're right. That's very, very true. But I do feel, especially with the whole, because as we were watching it, I was talking to Monica about it, and I was like, when we had a kid, when would you give her a phone, or when would you give them a phone? And then she was like, not until high school. Like I wouldn't give, and also the studies do say the later you give a phone, the more emotionally stable the kids are.
Yeah.
Like the further they are away from cell phones, social media, the more socially stable they will be.
Because they're not relying on a screen to do everything.
Not only that, but also when you have social media, your dopamine is from other people's approval online. And you then give so much approval to the people that are online, these invisible faces that you've never really met, that eventually you don't know how to take criticism and you don't know how to take comments outside of this world. And that becomes your world, is all online. Whereas later on, if you do it later on in their lives, then they have that stability of there is an outside world and I can check out of internet.
So the scary thing about that is like you guys have this idea, because I mean we probably all have this idea of like, when would you give a kid the ability to access the internet?
I would give him a Firefly phone.
Yeah.
But see, again, all of this is conceptual, but until it's actually implemented, we don't know. Because I 100% agree.
I know. I had one when I was a kid.
Same thing.
But we were in a different generation. Like for me, a cell phone, I had a flip phone too in 8th grade. That's when I got my first phone.
My dad told me when I got my cell phone, because I was like, I want a phone. Because my brother had an Android. He had one of the first Androids. Mm-hmm. And it can go on the internet and do everything like that, text. And I remember when I didn't have texting, Justin did. My dad told me, he goes, you are 13. The only people that you should really be calling, me or your mom. Mm-hmm. Those are the in reality. Who else are you really calling?
That was the truth. I went all of high school not calling anyone, and I never understood the concept or idea of being on the phone with someone for like hours on end. Yeah. I never understood it. I never went through it. But that's because my parents gave me the phone late. The scary thing about it now is that the reliance on tech is everywhere. Like kids in elementary schools,
integrated in day-to-day life. Like,
basically.
well,
that's the thing though, is that like elementary schools are now retracting that, because originally what the elementary schools thought about it is that let's give them technology because that's what they need, especially during COVID. Like we have to give everybody tablets and everything else. And then once we got back from that, we then did like hybrid learning, where it was like you could be at home or you could come to school, and then you need the laptops in order to do this. And then all learning basically became online for a screen. The only thing is that now they're noticing, because we did this and we've done it for 5 or 6 years, now we have a control group. So now we can actually see what happens to a child's brain when they're given the internet way too early.
We messed up one generation to save the other.
Yeah. So so what happens when we give like these kids that are 4 or 5, which are 4 or 5, maybe 6 years old, like computers with the full internet and everything else. And then they realize, it is literally rotting their brain. We gave them crack. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like I have students that will lose they'll lose their minds if you take away their laptop. Like if you close their laptop, it is the end of the world, and they will lose their mind. And they will throw a complete and total tantrum.
I kind of want to add a different level to MJ, whereas not just to give her a piece of tech to help her day-to-day life, but raise her understanding how to break down tech to be able to fix it herself or understand why it exists. So like one of the coolest things that I learned when my dad was teaching me about computers and stuff like that was like the internal components of like old PCs, like basically old ones. And so at a young age, I was able to connect software to different hardware and, build a computer and kind of understand the components. With tech being so accessible now, it feels like a lot of kids don't know how to kind of do things on their own. They rely on things to be done for them.
That's what ChatGPT's for.
Yes, but
I saw it too, because I was actually thinking about getting it for Monica's niece and nephew. They have kits now where you can build things, and you can actually, and I think they actually have one that's an NES.
I've seen one that's a watch. Oh, it looks so cool.
Well, Mark Rober has Crunch Labs too.
Yeah, but you can build technology with it, where it's where you can then go, oh, cool, I'm going to build a watch, or I'm going to build an alarm clock, or I'm going to build a speaker system. And then it goes over how exactly the technology works and
that's how it should be
do
implemented.
Everything else. But that's the only thing though, is because like as I was watching the documentary, I was like, take the phones away. I thought about it and I was like, the simple solution is take the phones away. And then they were like, well, it doesn't make any sense. Why would we take our kids' phones away and then deprive them of cell phones? Like they didn't do anything wrong. And I was like, yeah, but they're being abused. Like if you knew that your soccer coach was abusing your kid, would you keep sending him to soccer practice?
Or if you know your house keeps
funny
getting
you
robbed,
say that.
why do you want leave the door unlocked?
Like people keep breaking into the house, into houses in your neighborhood. We should really leave these doors unlocked.
Yeah.
Like it makes no sense. Like do something active and don't just let it where, oh yeah, somebody can keep on like doing, like somebody can keep on getting to them.
Yeah.
Change. Like the cops were even saying, change their phone numbers. Like, did you get them a brand new phone? Did you change their phone number? And then the mom was like, oh, well, we didn't change their phone number because we figured it's probably somebody that they know. So most likely they would just get this number too. Mm-hmm. And it was like, dude, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? And so like that's what they were saying. And then they were saying, oh, well, you could have just blocked the number. And they were like, well, they would block the number and then it would come back as a different number.
It's a different one.
And everything else. And it's like, okay, if that keeps on happening, take the phone.
You know, to end it on this note, you know what episode I liked that kind of like it ended badly, but it is kind of like a wake up call in my head of like hopefully I pray that MJ never goes through this process. The George Lopez episode where Carmen gets bullied to the point that she has to go to private school.
Yes.
Because that episode, that arc to me is like, it's technically her fault for putting herself in situations where she fell victim to bullying, but then it became, it got to a point where it wasn't even her fault. It was just constant bullying over and over again that they couldn't do anything because even the school said, what are we supposed to do? Well, so they ended up moving her to a private school.
That's the other thing too, is that like it also comes down to having like a solid relationship with your kid, because they have to feel open to, I can talk to an adult.
Yeah.
Because these two, they went almost 6 months before telling an adult that this was going on. And it's like, dude, what do you mean? Like you went 6 months without like if I were to get that text message, I would have went to my parents immediately. I would have been like, dude, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
And then my parents would have been like, what the hell? And then they would have taken the phone.
Yeah.
And like figured it out. But yeah, it's a wild documentary and everything else. Watch it. It's interesting. We spoiled it for you, but honestly, just going through the journey of
I don't think
what
it's
happened.
the drama that people should be involved in. It's probably the message.
The
message is what you should be looking at.
Because Monica spoiled it right in the beginning. Like she was just like, yeah, the mom did it. And then I was like,
did she know or did she not?
Monica had seen it on TikTok. And then she was like, yeah, like apparently the mom did it and everything else. And then I was like, whoa, spoiler alert. Hey.
Let me get to the part where the kids realize who it was. Yeah.
That's like getting to the Titanic submersible one going like, and then it blows up. I'd be like, whoa, hey. That's not, don't get me to the end.
Tell me that at least Jack makes it on the boat, all right? No, he does. Damn it!
He wasn't real. What?
The hardest sea isn't real. What? Yeah.
Actually, have you seen those documentaries
About the Titanic and the heart of the sea?
No. About the Titan submersible. There's 2 of them now. There's one on Disney Plus and there's one on Netflix. The Disney Plus one, so good.
About the one that blew up?
Yes. It's so good.
Why do I want to watch about it? Why do I care?
Because it's like,
you know how it ends.
Yeah. Billionaires die. Who cares?
I know, but watching somebody's ego kill themselves, it's hilarious.
I saw that on TikTok when it was all unfolding.
Yeah. The just watching this man's ego, like just like I'm better than everyone. Yeah, I can do anything. Yes, and then he explodes, and then you were like, oh yes, and then you're like, oh, but there was a kid on board. Well, that sucks, but he deserved it. Like I had it coming.
Not the kid.
The kid, no, that was
no. Yeah, that's what you were referring to, Nick. Be honest, you were talking about the kid.
We don't know about anything about the kid.
Don't lie.
I mean, honestly,
how old was the kid?
Kid could have sucked.
I think it was 14 or 17.
He's like 14 or 15. Also, as a 15-year-old, who wants to see the Titanic?
Bro,
I mean,
when you're
honest.
a billionaire, like, yeah, that's poor talk right there because you haven't experienced that life.
Well, look at that.
Popper.
Well, look at that rich talk got to him. And look what my poor talk
peasant.
got me.
You want to not see the Titanic?
That's some
Disgusting.
peasant talk right there.
Remember that
dare you.
Kendrick
This
song, "Be
peasant's
Humble"?
alive.
Well, so
That wasn't him.
no.
What the?
I know we have to end, but it's
I know.
I know we have to end, but the funny the most messed up thing about that entire thing was they were showing video of them inside of the tube, and then they said the reason why it exploded was because they actually went into the Titanic. They went in through that big old glass dome, and then they got stuck, and then one of the like, and then it gashed the corners of it, and that's how it exploded. Because they then took it up, and then as it was going up, you can hear popping all throughout the thing, and the guy was like, "Oh yeah, it's supposed to make that sound," and it's like, "No, it's not."
With the Logitech controller in
Yeah,
hand.
with a Logitech PlayStation 2 controller as he's going up, and he's like, "Yeah, everything's fine. Don't worry about it." And all you hear is,
I got extra batteries, don't worry.
It's okay. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. In the 2020s, we got underwater explosions of millionaires. Give it another 20 years, they're going to be blown up in space.
Dude, oh my God, dude, I can't wait for that moment. Elon Musk gets in his own ship, and he's like, "I'm gonna go to Mars," and then he hits the atmosphere and explodes, and he just takes out like Katy Perry and all them too. Because you would.
Did you see the head?
There's a theory that all that was like staged apparently.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm like,
yeah, it
huh.
is.
Yeah, that
No,
sounds.
I couldn't.
No, it's
He would know because he doesn't speak poor.
No, because what was it called? Because the reason
EBT?
Do you know why they
Yes,
say it was
please.
staged? Do you know why? Because they said that it was locked from the outside and you couldn't open it.
Yeah.
And then what happened is as soon as it landed, when it
That
landed,
and the flower too.
Yeah, when
there
when
was
it
a flower
landed-
thing that Katy Perry was flouting around. The entire video was just like a flower, and it's like people are like, no, that's not what would happen if it depressurizes. Like it would
wilt.
it would
Like,
wilt. Yeah,
it-
but it was like fresh.
Yeah, and then not only that, but then what was it? You can see Katy Perry and them. They unlock it from the inside and they pull the door, and the door
Yeah.
opens. And then you can see Jeff Bezos and them. They tell them, "No, you're not supposed to do that." And then they close the door back up, and then they put the key in,
the key.
and then they twist it, and then they open the door, going like, "They're back!" And then everybody was like, "Dude, that's fake."
I think was that live stream too.
was live
That's
streamed.
why they weren't able to edit that out.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what isn't staged? This show. Thank you so much for watching issue 263 of Keeping Up with the Nerds. It's never staged. The show
Yeah.
is 100% real.
Or AI.
On all it's all fake. ChatGPT.
ChatGPT.
Yeah.
But you know what? You should be checking out our website, keepingupwiththenerd.com. Check out our socials, Instagram, Facebook, and xmen.com. Check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/keeping up with the nerds, and check out our audio platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Podbean. patreon.com/keeping up with the nerds for post credits and extra content. And check out our channel sponsor, Dubby.gg. Use code KEEPUPNERD for 10% off. No, we're not staged. No, we're not AI. We're too stupid to be AI. All of us.
I'm A1.
Shut up.
1A.
Okay, that's what I was thinking the entire time he was
This
saying
has
that.
been
A1.
it for Keeping Up with the Nerds, issue 263. My name's Bryan.
Nick.
Renee.
I'm Sean.
And we'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.